They roll up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every marker star. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner, like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn.
You can hear more of that later if you guys donate. Just kidding. So I'm gonna give you guys a little time to get in here. Thank you, Wolfie, for popping in there. Hopefully you're doing good. It's only a Mr. Bill, or Bill Tifa next door. Black Block Bill. I don't know who you speak of here. This is some new person I'm not familiar with. So, but if I hear of him or whatever, I'll invite him to come into the show sometime. Okay. If I hear of him or whatever, if he's an interesting person, I'll invite Black Block Bill to the show because I don't judge. Oh, why did I did two changes? I forgot to put it on Twitch and X. There we go. Now it's on X also in case anybody cares to watch it on X. Anyway, just gonna go over some old stuff here. Feel free to enjoy it. This is from a small town in Washington. I can't remember, Chehalis or someplace like that. But there's a time down there when there's a mandate thing going on, anti-mandate thing, I'm guessing. 2021 probably. Different things were happening, and me and some common sense conservative and other people were kind of going to the different small towns in the Northwest that were kind of doing this on a certain day. I forget what it was all about, but here they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance or something here, I think. That's common sense right there next to me. Kelso, Washington. Robert right there.
If everybody looks to the south, there is a United States flag flying over the United States Post Office. It's the highest one I see around here. Would you please join me in a pledge of allegiance to America?
I don't know where it is.
To the flag
Of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. That was great. These are the hardcore people that are out here in this weather, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to ask Robbie, what do you think of that sound system? Everybody give Robbie a hand. So Robbie's going to lead us in a quick word of prayer.
Hey, God bless all you guys for being here, and it's my privilege to be able to pray over this meeting. If you were bowed your heads with me, and Lord, Creator God, we're humbled today to be able to gather and stand up for our rights, Lord, our unalienable rights that come from you. And I just pray for your anointing over this meeting, and that people's hearts and minds might be softened and changed. And I truly pray for peace, Lord, and for unity. And I pray for all the small businesses in our community and the communities across the nation right now, and everyone that's struggling, Lord. And just thank you, though, Lord, for the blessings, the many blessings we all have and enjoy in this country because of our freedom and because of our faith in you. And in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen.
I wonder if you guys noticed something here real quick here. Ooh, stop that.
Pledge of Allegiance, led by Bruce Duty, and remain.
Let me do this real quick here. Hold on a second. Let's go back to the next video here. I'm trying to do this without sort of showing too much information about what I'm watching, but I don't think I can get away with it here. Hold on. Yeah, let's go back to the last video there. But anyway, on that the end of that, you saw that one person there, and play it again here.
Faith in you.
That person right there, I'm guessing is a Tifer type person there. You can see that they're filming us. They're not filming the other thing there. They get the no dictatorship thing on one side and keep your hands off our kids on the other side to make it look like they're trying to fit in. But I think that person was kind of spying on at the time. It was a anti-mandates and keep your hands off our kids, and a Culp was running for governor of Washington at the time, kind of a combo event there outside the courthouse at that time, if I remember right. Anyway, I thought that was interesting, that person right there, which I maybe didn't understand at the time, but yeah, they're not filming the event, they're filming me and Robert, other people at that time, it looked like. Interesting. Okay, now let's go back in time here to this one, just before that one, I think here. With the lockdowns in Washington is what this one is about here.
We want it open.
This is the America I came to from the place.
Notice we weren't going to do anything here at all. Just kind of wanting it kind of open at this point here, but we're going to break into the courthouse or anything like that. I wish I could remember the exact year on this one here. Maybe it was it could have been 2022. I don't think so, maybe.
Where I was born, down in South America. This is what really thrills me.
That's for
It
2020.
makes me very proud to be here. Some business ahead of us here. I went ahead and permit for this protest. It's right here. It's the Constitution. So, get into the business, like there's some words which I can probably ignore. Anyhow, often as a county commissioner, I'm alone, but not today. The fundamental message is
Not giving medical advice. Not giving medical advice on this one here.
without you, nothing gets done. You have to show your employees, we the elected.
The people of Washington didn't really know who I was at the time. You see Robert there. They knew who he was, but there's a little bit. People are suspicious of lefties at this time infiltrating and things like that. So that's why I get a few funny looks. Kind of windy that day too.
Kelso, Washington. Quite a few here, guys. Quite a few people here. You guys need to just get out there and do your own events, you know. Show up at events like this.
So, continuing in that, we are decent and trustworthy people. Believe me, I've been around several times. This is the place where everybody ought to be. You can see that with everybody trying to be. When you come here, they forget foundational there's no worse system than one in which those who make the decision do not suffer the consequences.
This is in Washington, Kelso, Washington. I was in Oregon earlier, but 2.5 hours up here.
It's the shortest day of the year. It's all
2 hours.
uphill for the year to positive results.
Back in the days when I did like 2 or 3 different live streams a day at different events.
You've got to keep the pressure going. I personally believe your help
50 miles north of
the
Vancouver.
resolution to unlock the county. Now, unlocking the county doesn't mean Jay
Okay, don't play the next one. Don't play the next one. Let's go back to the previous. Fast way to do this. Kind of going back in time here. All these are in Washington so far. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, that one. Washington Capitol, and this one here, Joey Gibson giving a speech there nearby the Olympia Capitol there.
And USA.
Jake behind the lines there across the
All
way.
right, quick question. Why is it that China's open for business right now, but America, supposedly the freest country in the world, we have locked down? Why is that? Did you guys see in Wuhan last night, they were partying like crazy, shoulder to shoulder in China, but over in New York, it was completely empty, right? This whole thing has been a lie, and they've done it to destroy our freedom, and we bought it.
This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This was a long time ago, YouTube, just FYI, and Joey's giving his opinion on certain things, not giving medical information or anything like that, just giving his opinion on what was going on at the time and his thoughts on the subject. This channel does not necessarily agree with the medical advice, any medical advice given on this video, but I have to say that to be on the safe side. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bought it. Over in China, they're laughing at us because we shut down this economy voluntarily. I don't care what Kate Brown says. I don't care what Inslee says. I don't care what any of these governors say. They cannot shut us down. You have a right to work. You have a right to open up your business whenever you want. Whenever you want. That is your God-given right. Kate Brown only has the power that you guys give her. Do you understand that? That's why I want to give a huge shout out to all the mayors that work together to out in the open to declare that they're going to open up their city, and they did it together. That was courageous. That's the leadership that we need in this country. It's not easy for these people to stand up and be leaders because you become a target. It's not easy for these businesses to stand up and open up because they become a target. But damn it, we're going to lose everything, guys, if we don't start being courageous in this country. Do you agree?
Yeah. They're criminals.
We have farm boys.
Sorry, this is Oregon, actually. I didn't know he went to Oregon on this one here. Usually he does Washington events, but yeah, this is actually in Oregon Capitol.
Up in Washington, okay, over by Olympia. All right, the judge, they had court date the other day. The judge said they're in contempt of court, and if they don't close down, they're going to go to jail. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to reopen on Monday. They're going to reopen. They're willing to go to jail for the cause because they know that
Quincy over there to your right.
If someone doesn't stand up and be a leader, if we don't start doing something now, we're going to lose everything in this country. We're going to lose our freedom. It doesn't matter if you're in jail or out of jail. We're still going to be prisoners. So it's time to take a stand, ladies and gentlemen. No more waiting. No more waiting. We're on a clock right now. I want you to think about this. Our economy can only last so long like this. Is that right? Right? Like 80% of those people who are employed are by small business. This lockdown attacks small business. I want to ask you this question. Why is it that they get to load thousands and thousands of people into Walmart, into Target, into Safeway, into Fred Meyer's, but we can't go inside a restaurant and sit down and eat with our friends and family? It is 100% criminal, and we need to start acting that way. Here's what I believe. There's been an act of war on the United States of America. Our politicians who sold us out. Kate Brown sold us out. Inslee sold us out. All of them sold us out. That is an act of war. All for the money.
I agree.
On top of that, with all the cheating, with all the fraud, with the voting, right? We are in occupied territory.
No, perfectly fair elections. Ignore what he says. It was 2020. Perfectly fine election. Nothing wrong with it. Just somebody's opinion here. Just FYI, this is just for news reporting purposes only. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, because our votes don't mean anything because they're cheating and they've been doing it for a long time. They've been doing it for a long time. So here's what I'm here to tell you, and this is what I've been pushing everywhere that I go. Okay, take your community that you live, all right? Take it. And the constitutional, the small cities, the small counties, take it and lay claim to it and say it belongs to the Constitution. Okay? And you protect these businesses. You fight for them. You encourage them to open up. I'm telling you right now, okay? If people call out their bluffs, right? Like right now, these mayors are calling out the bluff on Kate Brown. They're saying, we're going to open up, come and do something, okay? We have to have the government come after us for standing up and doing the right thing so that Americans will wake up. The second they try to start throwing people in jail, which they have, I'm telling you, America will wake up, especially when they allow these criminals to run around in the far left cities and to burn down, break buildings, and destroy property, and to let everyone else out of jail. But they want to throw you guys in jail simply for working? Come on now.
Time to stand.
Come on now.
Time we stand.
The time to stand was a long time ago. I know there's people in here, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to get involved. But I'm telling you right here, right now, if you simply go out there and you try and you fight for freedom, put your faith in something bigger than yourself, you guys will do amazing things. Guys, God bless each and every single one of you.
Hey, Joey, will you say a prayer before we go out for our walk? And it's just in time. The rain's here.
Rick, if you want to scoot back, you can.
Hey, K2, what's going on?
God, I want to... Hold on.
Angry? What's going on? Stop what? I just sent you an invite. If you wanted to say stop it to me or whatever, you can say it to my face. Well, through the computer. Stop what? I got it. If you're talking about my sort of little things to YouTube or whatever, I've got to. Just to be on the safe side. I know they probably don't care as much, but they still do the medical advice thing. So I got to make sure that I sort of let people know that we don't give medical advice on this channel.
Okay.
K2, fake news.
God, I want to thank you for this country that you blessed us with, God. I want to thank you so much for it, God. Help us to wake up so that we will fight for this gift that you gave us, God. Help wake up this country. God, get rid of the lies, get rid of the deception. God, bring the lightness back into this country. Bring it into Oregon, bring it into Washington, California, bring it into the entire West Coast. God, we want to thank you again for your son and the blood that he spilled for each and every single one of us. God, I'm asking you to please, we're welcoming you back into this country. We're asking you, come back in. Take care of the innocent life. Take care of the innocent babies. God, please protect our children in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to track down and see if maybe it's on Odyssey or something like that, but I don't have it on Rumble. I got some of these old classics on Rumble without the elevator music on them back then, but I cannot find the lives. I must have kind of cut these videos out and posted them on YouTube or something like that, and then it got converted down to Rumble, but I don't have the lives themselves from these days here, but still cool to see some of the little video clips here from these days. But yeah, I think this day, did we go to there from here? I thought we were just kind of walking around 7 times or something like that, or walking around the Capitol or something this day. I can't remember exactly what we were walking around there for, but anyway, let's go back to here. Well, YouTube doesn't mind me kind of borrowing video from other sources here, but here's another one here. I'm not sure if you were at this one here, but here's another video of Joey at a bar in Washington there. I think I was the only person streaming this one here. I can't remember what place it was at on this one here. So businesses and lockdowns and things like that. Where was this? It was, let's see, Chehalis maybe? Or somewhere off the freeway.
Do? What do you want us to do? You just want us to shut down while you get to collect your paycheck in the comfort of your house. We can't deal with that anymore. Anybody who's listening to these videos and you work for some of those agencies, my question is, do you have any empathy at all for the families? I'm here to declare right here, okay, all of us are essential. Is that right? Are you guys essential? This is what I said yesterday. We are 1,000 times more essential than anybody that works in the government, because the government does not.
Wait, is this guy looks familiar here? Why does this guy look so familiar right here, guys? Why is he seems very familiar, this guy right here. You guys let me know if that guy looks familiar there to you.
Produce anything. LNI does not produce anything. All they do is shut down businesses. We work our asses off. We put in the work. We put in the effort. We produce things. We are essential. The government is not. Can I get an amen? One of the things that drove me crazy out when I was up in the cities, we had a younger kid work for liquor board, and he went and served papers to one of the bars. And the thing that he said, I don't want to do this, but I have to, otherwise I'm going to lose my job.
I can't remember his channel or whatever. I think he still does some street preaching with him and his kids right here. What were their names? You know, he was even at the event, you know, at the waterfront that got attacked by Antifa. Good guys. Can't remember his channel or his name, but the guy on the right was there too.
I want you to think about that. So you're going to protect your job, but you're going to go out and ruin everyone else's jobs, even though you believe it's the wrong thing to do. We need Americans to stand up, to stand with the morals, stand on principle, stop being selfish, and stand together and fight for freedom together, united. Come on now.
This was at nighttime.
Some of us are going to have to.
Evening time, anyway.
Have to deal with the consequences of doing what is right. Okay. Liquor board agents, you may have to lose your job if you want to do what is right. Law enforcement, some law enforcement might have to lose their job if they want to do what is right, but the question is, do you want to do what is right or not? Because liquor board, health department, all LNI, even some law enforcement, they can keep pushing and thinking that they're just saving their own career. But at the end of the day, we're going to lose everything if we don't open up this economy. These people who are shutting down these businesses, what they don't understand is as they shut down these businesses, they're impacting the future for their children. What about their children? What about their grandchildren? We all need to live in a free, open economy where anybody can start a business. Not just major corporations, but us people, small business can open up anytime, any place. You guys agree? Here's the problem with LNI. LNI had way too much power even before this lockdown, okay? I flip houses, so I work with contractors, and LNI would run around, and they would force us to pay people an extra $3 or $4 an hour to follow the law. But that money doesn't go to the employee, that goes to the state. $3 to $4 an hour goes to the state. They do not deserve that money. They never have. But there's one good thing about the lockdown is I think people are finally starting to wake up. People are finally starting to ask this question: why do we give these agencies so much damn power over us, guys? This is our country. This is our community. We gotta act like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for you, okay? Why do we even need a business license anymore? Why do we give them that authority? We need a piece of paper to tell us that in order for us to be able to work, to put food on the table for our family. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a God-given right. We don't need a piece of paper from this government anymore, ladies and gentlemen. No more. This is the thing. We're thinking about the lockdowns that maybe finally people will say no more. Maybe people wake up and say no more because we allowed this to happen for far too long. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to say no more. Come on, say no more. Come on, a little louder. Come on, say no more. I am sick and tired of these people above us, ladies and gentlemen. We are the boss. We control this government. Is that right? We will no longer live a life of fear, afraid of fines, afraid of the media slandering us. We will not live that life of fear anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, take that power. It is yours, granted to you by the United States Constitution, granted to you by God, ladies and gentlemen. Take that and make sure you let every single agent know respectfully that they work for you, not the other way around. We will no longer do this. I'm sick and tired of this. Come on now. Come on, we gotta fight like crazy for this country, guys. We gotta fight like crazy. I'm here to tell you, 2021, okay, say goodbye to 2020. Say goodbye, because I woke up January 1st and I had an overwhelming spiritual feeling. 2021 is gonna be the year of freedom, ladies and gentlemen. They can give us that. Have faith, have hope. People are finally rising up. But here's the thing I want to say is that, like I said, no more living a life of fear. No more. It's time for the government to be afraid of us. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. That means coming together and defying as much as we possibly can. We have to defy them as much as we can. Farm Boy, you guys know about Farm Boy? Yeah. I want to give you a quick story about them. They dragged them into court, found in contempt of court. The judge said, you have to shut down, otherwise you guys are going to jail. Okay? Guess how they decided to respond?
The shares going, guys. Keep the shares
They
going.
decided, they said, take me to jail. They're having a huge rally tomorrow for another reopening the day before the next court date, okay? Because they're calling out the judge's bluff. They're trying to make you guys afraid. They're trying to get you guys to comply. But I'm here to tell you, I don't care if it comes from a judge or a politician, okay? An unconstitutional court order is not valid in the United States of America. It's not valid. The Constitution, no one is above the Constitution. I don't care, president, governor, judge, I don't care who you are. The Constitution is the law of the land. Is that right? Yeah! Come on now. Farm Boy tomorrow, and that's what we got to do. Most of the control is just fear by getting us to discomply and not challenging it. Farm Boy is having a rally tomorrow. I will be up there at 2 p.m. Okay, in Olympia. We need thousands of people up there to let these judges know that the people will no longer stand down. Come on now. I want to talk about Moscow real quick. I've talked about it a lot of times. Okay, Moscow, Idaho. This is the perfect example. Okay, Moscow, Idaho had 200 people out front of city council worshiping, challenging their local ordinance for not wearing masks. The police came and arrested 2 of them. Okay,
I was thinking the same thing.
Now, instead of that, they're doing that to get you to be afraid. They're doing that so that people won't come back and worship. You understand that? That's the whole point. They're hoping that people will be like, no, I don't want to go to jail, so I'm going to hide in my house and do this subject. That's what they hope. Okay. And I went up there after that, and I saw something so beautiful, guys. It was so inspirational. That same church put up another event page. Next day, they had like 1,000 people. Okay, 1,000 people out there worshiping. And here's the beautiful part: is there was not one police officer in sight that day. Okay, they didn't arrest anybody because they called their bluff out. They said, "Go, you want to arrest all of us? Go ahead and try." That is how we respond to the situation that we're in right now in the United States of America, guys. They want to come after us. We push back tenfold. Is that right? Right. Yeah.
I mean, this is a civil lawsuit against the state.
Okay, can I finish my speech?
Nonprofit.
Can I finish my speech?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
Bye. Thank you.
this is another way to
I
fight.
appreciate it. You can talk to me a little bit. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
When people always wanted to interrupt or whatever, he got a speech to do. If he's going to take questions, he'll take questions. But everyone to get their 2 cents in back then.
You too. Appreciate it.
Keep going, Joe. Keep going.
Here, listen to this, okay? Listen to this. And I've said this a million times. I've already said it during the speech, guys.
Did you hear what I said? Then keep going, keep going.
But I'm telling you right here, right now, that if we don't face our fears, it's over. It's over. No more, guys. We can no longer allow these people to lie to us, to dictate what we can or cannot do. We have to take back your own communities because they're yours. They belong to you. They belong to the Constitution.
Well, Mod One, thank you.
And one of the best ways, whatever you believe in, it doesn't matter because I know that this is the truth. One of the best ways to face your fear is to put your faith in God. Put your faith in God. He will fight for you, ladies and gentlemen. He will not fight your battles for you. You got to go out there. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to deal with the consequences of standing up for what is right. But I'm here to tell you, He will protect you and He will be there through you, through everything that you go through. I'm talking from personal experience. So put your faith in God in this fight for freedom, because that's what it's going to take. If you look at our forefathers, they had their faith in something bigger than themselves. You understand that? Ethiopia is the most powerful military in the world. One of the best examples I give is the churches. We have so many pastors and preachers, they've been exposed as cowards. I'm not trying to say anything bad about them, but it's the truth. They're unwilling to deal with a little bit of persecution to keep their churches open in a time when we need churches more than ever, ladies and gentlemen. Find yourself a pastor who is courageous. Find yourself a preacher who refuses to close down and keeps their churches open without masks, without taking temperatures, to go in there and to pray as a community. Find it. Anybody can preach when there's no consequences, right? But when you walk through persecution, it's a declaration of what you believe in. It means you're not fake. It means you're not a liar. It means you're willing to walk through the fire for good cause, for justice, and for truth. Come on now.
That's pretty much the end of it. Yeah, I can't remember during the live stream on that day or whatever. I walked outside after that and walked around the park and things like that. I think it's on the west side of I-5 as you're heading toward Olympia there. Not Chehalis, but before you get to Chehalis, but after Kelso, one of those small towns up in that area. If I could remember which one it was. I didn't put it on the video. Anyway, that was kind of a cool little event there. Let's go to the next one. We're going forward in time, guys. This is from 5 years ago, these last few videos here. Also, this one from 5 years ago, Patriots and Police is the title I gave this one here. This is at the Capitol here 5 years ago. I'm not sure who was here. They didn't let us into the Capitol. This must have been after. Yes, this was after some people tried to get into the Capitol on a day. Let me get full size here. When it was opened for a meeting that was happening in the Capitol discussing the mandate, if I recall, and they said it was going to be open to the public the day before or something like that. They changed their minds. They were just going to put it on TV or on the internet only, and they put a TV outside of the viewing area. They thought that was enough. Some patriotic people wanted to go inside and be a part of the meeting that they said it was open to the public. The Constitution says it's open to the public, but they still didn't want anybody in. A lot of us wanted to go in at this time here. Again, I don't have the live stream because of Facebook at the time, but I must have saved the video back to this video anyway. Excuse me. What was I saying? And then the police came and kind of kicked us out of that area. This is the after effects of after we got kicked out of the area there at that time there. And there were 2 arrests that day of people that stayed inside the Capitol Rotunda area at that time there. Angry might know one of the people, if not both of them. But anyway, this is just me viewing the police outside.
We already took down the tarps. We don't need to go in there, guys. I don't know why you're blocking that off. They're thinking they need to block the Capitol. It's closed. There's nobody really in there that we need to want to talk to. So why would they need to block it off?
At least I think it's the day I'm thinking of there. It may have been a different day because there's some other days that there were police outside the Capitol.
Who wants to go? Yeah. I'm like, fuck, I know exactly where State's going.
It looks like it's getting nighttime there, Angry. It looks like it's nighttime there, Angry. See, I'm out at night.
They're retards. We can go right down there.
As soon as somebody finds them, they fucking move to another spot.
Well, next weekend, January 9th.
They're trying to keep us separated.
Sunday, you think?
I think I'll edit here in a little bit. I'm just going to picture the Capitol. See the guards out here doing their protecting something they don't really need to protect. I'm not sure they're state police or Salem police, but
Just can't remember. Tomato. Hey Jeannie, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Shooting Patriots is not going to help you.
Some people were really mad those days. Not sure who's the streamer here in front of me here. Is that Quincy? No, that might be Rebel, Black Rebel. Walked like Black Rebel. Yeah, that is Black Rebel. I heard the voice. You see, they're kind of walking back to that entrance on that right side that we were at quite a bit and everything. Quite a few people were at the ballpark on the side there trying to get in over there, and they kind of pushed us back eventually.
No longer passing the blue.
2021, Jeannie. It says 5 years ago. I don't know the exact date, and I'm guessing at the event of when there was a meeting about the mandates things back then, where they said that it was going to be open to the public, and it wasn't really open to the public because the video was open, but nobody could go in there. Some of us wanted to go in there. Some of us kind of went in the rotunda area, but the city police or state police did not let us in any further than that. And one of the Republican congressmen got in trouble because he let Joey Gibson in that day or something like that. I didn't see that video there, but it was an interesting day that day, if it's the same day I'm thinking of.
I'm just gonna let it run out of 4 hours. You guys think it'll end at 4 hours? No, hopefully it'll still save. I think I have it set to save. That's a big save for 4 hours.
So we say shame back then also. Remember how they say shame and everything? We said shame to the cops too back then.
You should all be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are not patriots. Don't you love your country?
Point a gun at him! Point a gun at him, you fucking loser! Come on!
Did you see Rob get arrested?
No.
He shot the hell out of us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did you see Rob got arrested? Which I think was one of my mods that I say here in a second. I think she said Rob got arrested. But that was her husband, if it's who I think it was, maybe.
Did you see Rob get arrested?
Do you recognize her? Angry, if you're still watching. I think she's from Roseburg area or south of us or somewhere down there.
No.
He shot the hell out of us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One of my mods just got arrested, guys.
Who's Emmett? Oh, he's getting tired or something like that. Thank you, Emmett. I owe you a raid too. But thank you for the Emmett raid. I'm assuming anyway. Better not be like a big raid or something. Not that it's not welcome or whatever, but I wasn't expecting to do a big raid. Just kind of going over some classic old footage here that I had saved on another platform.
Still going out for 4 hours, so hopefully Facebook will be nice. Let me film a little bit longer.
Ooh. that lady was a leader of a group there. Oh, actually, same group that. Oh, the people who took over that ranch in Malheur National Forest or something like that. That group started. Those guys kind of started a group, and she was part of that group. Why can't I remember the names of those groups back in the day? Oh, you know this guy walking toward us probably. PB, I can't remember his name, but I know the walk there. Bundy, yes, the Bundys. They started a group. Something rights. Anyway, she was the leader of that group.
Okay, screenshot for me, guys. Screenshot.
Russ Kate Brown.
Guys, behind you on the sticks, they're in that window.
Yep.
Behind you.
Thank you, Aid. Thank you, Emmett. I saw you doing a debate today. Good job out there. I'm not sure where you're debating Artemis or something like that. Was Artemis a good idea or a bad idea? Something like that. Good job on that. Watch all of it, but I watched a little bit of it. I think you were on the Artemis was a good thing or side or whatever. Anyway, the other guy was probably going to say Artemis is a bad idea. Anyway, thank you for hitting the like button and all that fun stuff. Yes, I'm just kind of going over some old footage here. Kind of a boring thing, but I just wanted to be able to back it up and say a little bit of something to it. So if I don't say a whole lot or whatever, I'm mainly just kind of playing the footage, just FYI. 7 likes. Thank you.
Are they watching us through there?
Yeah, they have guns.
Guys, careful with the windows. They have guns. I love how the whole crowd came back, though. They ran inside. Yeah, they're up there. Yeah, they've opened the windows.
Yeah.
No, they went in the middle. Oh, I thought they were.
I could find the original lives on these things here, so I cannot find them anywhere. It's a 10-minute video. Patriot women fighting for their rights. Let's see where this one is. Then we'll eventually get to the Dustin one here eventually here, but let's watch some of this. Actually, let's go to short videos here. Let's just do short videos. This one's 10 minutes. Let's call that a short video, yes.
If you're over 60 with money in an IRA or 401k, a federal law that just completed its rollout is the single biggest threat to your retirement.
What kind of life is that? That's no life. No. To see that.
Same bar as before. Some women, they were kind of fired up. I can't remember if this was before Joey started speaking or after. I don't know, White Things is giving me advice. Thank you, K2, for the donation there. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. That's what we're waiting
Finally, unmasked faces, exercising our freedom to be.
Oh, I'll read it just because it was a $5 one. Okay. Emmett was debating if Mr. Bill had the best frosted tips on YouTube. Did Emmett win or not? Because I think he lost that one because Emmett doesn't know that I don't have frosted tips or anything or whatever those are. But thank you for the donation. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, you said hello to somebody, probably. Oh yeah, there's Angry's link right there, and Jane is probably going to put her link in there next. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You guys don't have to do that, but much appreciated. If you guys want to hear Angry's point of view on some of these things like that, you can tell him to pop into the chat or whatever if you want to. I send him a link, but he ignores me.
Together to support a small business, it's just beautiful. I gotta say, the last time I was on the stage at a bar, it was for karaoke, so I hope that you guys do that. But you don't want that, believe me. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. It'll tie into what we've all been through, especially.
Hey, Scott, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I was wondering, lately I haven't been getting a whole lot of donations or anything like that. Not that I expect them or anything like that, but nice to get a few donations tonight, even if they are from a guy who doesn't know what frosted tips are, because I don't have them. Okay. Thank you again. I normally, if we're talking like other stuff, K2 I probably would, but want Angry or some OG or something. You're kind of OG of the debates here, but I'd rather have an OG of the protest sphere, if you will.
2020. Okay. These are the times that try men's souls. Right? When you come in, amen on that. Right. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he who stands by it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives.
Angry, do you remember that guy's name? He's probably still out there street preaching, but I don't know why he keeps doing that. This guy right there.
I recognize him, but I don't know. Remember what his name.
Rose City Patriot, if I remember, was his handle, but I think he's still street preaching out there. But yeah, he's always brought his kids and everything to all the events. But I still wish I could remember what city this bar was in. But we went all over to the smaller cities in southern Washington, and northern Oregon. But during those mandate times, I remember I went over to a town over there on the east side, a little ways up in the hills. There, they had an anti-mandate event too.
Everything its value. How long have we taken for granted our freedom? Did we ever think about this? That we are told when we can't leave our house, we are told we have to put a piece of useless fabric over our face if we want to go to a store. Oh, shit. That our kids can't go to schools that we are paying the taxes for. Yeah.
She said something there I would normally do a disclaimer for, but since Angry's here, I won't do that disclaimer about the piece of cloth she was talking about. So, but if it was here, I would do the disclaimer.
Here's your disclaimer, Bill. Here's your disclaimer. Mr. Bill thinks everything was on the up and up with the elections. YouTube. Mr. Bill is not an election denier.
Thank you.
This is nuts. This is insanity, and it's our wake-up call. Right now in this room, we got more than Sunshine Patriots. We have a winter patriot right now. We go to the rallies. We stand outside in the freezing cold rain with we can't even feel our feet in them. And this reminds me again.
Let's skip ahead. I think there was another speaker here too.
We want. We can host an event where we want to get dressed up and be out and party wherever we want, right? Because we have a choice. We get to choose. We are human beings and we have a God-given right to our freedom, right? Thank you. Woo. Joey told me about this event and I was like, you know what? I have a business.
Do you recognize her?
Yeah, I think she's from like up in the Kathy Richardson area, like Tacoma or something like that. I think she's part of the northern crew.
Oh, I gotcha.
Meeting today at 3, and it's 3 hours drive for me to get here. I live in Everett. And I was like, it's too bad. I wish I could be here, but I can't make it. But then at 2 o'clock in the morning, I stayed up and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know why? Because I keep thinking about this place. I keep thinking about this place. Because you're a patriot. Because I am a patriot. And I saw the flyer. I was like, it's a sports bar and grill. And I was like, I don't drink alcohol. I'm not a drinker. But however, this place is a place where we get to meet in person, where we get to connect with each other, where we get to see each other face to face. And that is very important. Isn't it? If they want to divide us, they want us to keep us at home, they want to keep us distant, they want to keep us not organized and not connect with one another. What kind of life is that? That's no life. No. So we need to get mad and stand up and voice ourselves and be out here, be out there, be out at any place we want to be. And continue to share with each other and speak up, right?
Don't be racist.
What?
It's okay too. Don't be racist. She's Asian or something, or Islander or something.
I was just going to
But
say
then again, she could be drinking because they are at a bar.
yeah, so it's possible, but yeah, English is their second language is the other facet of the thing.
Thank you for being out here. And I want to say just two more things real quick. We were out there at Ellen I. Joe Tack House yesterday protesting at the director's house. Ellen I. Joe Tack. Yeah. We have to be in an effective mode and let them know what we want. Okay? Because they are not of us. We pay them, right? Who pays them? They work for us. Thank you. So we need to continue to stand up and not take this BS anymore, right? Thank you. All right, last thing I want to say, January 6th, Stop the Steal rally at the Capitol.
I was wondering when this was. Okay, it's definitely before that. So
Well, she just said stop the steal, so it's got to be early.
She said J6.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It was that time of year. Okay, I thought it was kind of close to that time. That's why I probably saved some videos just in case or whatever. Let's see.
Speakers out there, and we need to let people know that we are standing up against this voter fraud. Okay? We have to support our president and take our state back. Right? Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Let's hear for Lindsay. Hey. Lindsay, do you want America to turn into a communist country like where you came from?
Hell no!
Hell no to communism.
Okay. My dad was sent in a concentration camp for 5 years. We had nothing. We lost everything, and we came here for
oh, there's your answer. She's Japanese.
Oh yeah.
But little do we know, this shocks me that this is happening in America. If we can't even live in this country, if we can't even have a
Unless she's talking about her dad. Her dad came from China, but either way, yeah.
freedom, where will we go? We have no place else to go, so we have no choice, and we have to fight back. Yes.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
This is long before Trump got pew attempted.
Yeah, I was just thinking that this is way before that day. I didn't know they were doing this back in 2020.
I know. I guess instead of USA, we had a different chant back then. You know, at that time there was fight, and we didn't mean physically fight. YouTube, just FYI, they just kind of fight at the ballot box and things like that.
Quit being scared, Bill.
It's semi-scared, semi-joking. Okay, let me get the joking sarcasm across. Come on now.
No, all jokes aside, I was because I just got recently monetized, so I'm paying attention to more stuff now.
Yeah,
and probably 50% of my lives got canceled for monetization.
Really? Yeah. So yeah, you said something in them, or for copyright it would be.
I'm not sure. There's too many to go through. I haven't even figured out why on all of them.
Yeah,
I'm just like whatever.
Start over. At least you learn.
None of my actual videos got flagged or anything. It's just the studio lives, and then some of the ones down at ICE because of the music.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'd love to stay in touch with everybody and continue this fight together because this is long-term battle. So I just started a new website, blacksheepandlions.com. So I want to inspire other people, inspire everybody to stand up and to be the black sheep and lion that you are. Okay? We are the black sheep and lions, and we're not going to follow the white sheep off the cliff. No, we're not. Thank you.
There we go. That was a pretty good one. K2, if I let you on, no talk about frosted tips, okay? If I send you the link, no talk about frosted tips. That's a fake news on that one. Okay, let's see. Where is the next video here? So that's the short ones there. I don't want to do a really long one. I'm just going to play back some of the.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be long before that came up, Mr. Bill. You probably don't want to talk about Will, do you?
If you want to, or we can. I was actually looking for some of his stuff. Just I was either going to do this, or I was going to play a game and have Will videos going off in the background, or something like that, just to get me annoyed with. But if you want to bring up Will, you can there. But what's this guy's name here on this one here? This is back in the day here too.
That's James. That's my biker buddy.
Yeah, I figured. Not sure if you were here at the time, but he's talking to some lefty reporters that were at this event here. Ignore the jar that I had there. I was grifting back in the day there. That's what that jar is for on the screen.
UBS just put a $7,200 price target on gold. JP Morgan is calling
I've come out of there white as fucking could be. I take my mask off, my nose hairs looks like I've been fucking doing a pound of cocaine, bro. So you tell me that mask, I might have been back in the day, not today. 14 years clean and sober. But I'm just trying to tell you, man, if you're gonna get it, me shaking your hand, why live in fear? Fear what the government has portrayed to be this pandemic.
It makes no sense at all. Stop it. There's another video before that with him also that I did. Probably we should have played this one first.
If you're over 60 with money in an IRA or 401k, a federal law that just completed its rollout.
See you let your premium run out.
No. The reason I have to get him off Rumble here, I'm not sure if YouTube cares about that, but is because on YouTube they made me kind of disguise the music and things like that. So I still had the original audio on Rumble. So that's why they're coming off on Rumble. I guess I could pay for Rumble Premium, whatever.
I don't know what you're saying. Are you saying the commercials are coming from Rumble?
Yeah, the videos are coming from Rumble, so therefore the commercials are coming from Rumble.
I'm still here, right? The worst thing that happened to me is I lost my smell and my taste for 2 months. Gone. Will I get it again? Odds are probably not, right? Because I got this thing called herd immunity. You heard of it? Herd immunity? I'm sure you've heard of it, right?
He wasn't afraid to talk to anybody, was he?
Intelligent man, right? Natural immunity, herd immunity, however you want to look at it, right? That shit works.
Hey, Boba, how you doing?
We were created by something greater than all this shit, right? And whatever it was that created us, however you choose to look at it, created us with this immune system that we naturally have, right? To fight all this shit.
Was he the guy that lost his... Makes no sense at all. Stop it. Was he the guy that lost his wife by chance? I think he was. Anyway, that was a sad event back in the day. Okay. What were you saying about Will or something like that? Now that we're done with all the short videos?
Somebody was mentioning him in the chat.
Oh, something.
Everybody's talking about. Did you see the picture?
No. Was there a certain picture I should be looking at?
Oh
here?
my God.
Is it on X or somewhere? Let me scroll through here or something.
Yeah, there's like so obviously he doesn't have equipment. So when he's restreaming, he's putting Tommy up on his TV and then filming the TV.
Oh yeah.
Because he apparently doesn't have a laptop.
I guess he had a mirror or something like that. Somebody said I wasn't watching it when
he had it on screen. Something happened and the camera turned around or some shit. I don't know. And oh my God. It's horrible, dude. It'll scar you. Let's just put it this way. He is he was not camera ready.
I don't want to lose my appetite. It's not that I'm eating, but that'd be crazy out there watching Will like that.
Yeah, gross. I don't think you want to post it on here because it's just gross.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it happy waves and things like that. Here's a big flag wave here, a minute 30 on this one here 4 years ago. Where was this at? Let's see if we can play where and when is the game here, okay? Oregon City, Beaver Creek.
Yeah, this is yeah.
I should let you guess it, but you would have got it eventually.
Oh, I knew as soon as that's my old neighborhood, man. I know that understood very well.
Don't ask me why there's a half American, half Canadian flag there, but I don't know. Stop that one.
Introducing the Daria DY9Z.
Stop it.
Yeah, now you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
I was gonna say this. Darn it! What the heck? Silly advertisements here on certain things. There, we don't encourage that kind of behavior. YouTube, just FYI.
Bill doesn't. Let's make that clear.
Got that one done. Old, new. Flag. Oh, here's a classic here. Everybody wants to see this guy.
I didn't take your hat.
Fucking
I
hat.
don't have control over I didn't take your hat.
Get my fucking
I don't
hat.
have control over giving your
Here's
hat.
a hat. You want a hat?
And the person who took your hat
Tell Bill said I'll give you a hat.
about a flag that you guys stole.
I did not
I'll give you
steal
a hat
shit.
back.
Would you like a hat? I did not steal shit.
You want a hat?
I did not steal shit.
That's the deal, so that's what it's going to be.
Say that again.
You'll be blessed if you take the hat here.
You want a hat? You're blessed. You're blessed. Say it again. This is the deal, right? Yeah. So y'all attacked me, and now this is the deal, right?
I didn't mean to attack you.
So then how'd you get my hat? I don't know. How did you obtain it?
How'd you get it back?
I'm going to tell you how you obtained it. I was the gang assaulted.
I just love how he always talked with such authority, like he was something. You know.
And hit me in the head. You guys.
What were you saying?
I said it just always amused me how he talked with such authority, like he actually meant something to somebody.
I know. We were just kind of using him as comedy for the most part at those days or whatever. Pretending
Yeah,
like he was
comic
actually,
relief, nothing more.
Yeah, at that point there, it was just kind of, are you going to run into Dustin today? Yes or no? But this is at the Oregon Health Authority during an anti-mandate type thing that was happening over there. He lost his hat. And then about 30 minutes later, guess who called the police? He did. Guess who was driving by at the time when the police took a report from him? Quincy was at the time doing his job. It's kind of funny. And then he called me. He's over here, Mr. Bill. He's over here. Go videotape him. Like okay, calm down. It was funny at the time there. But yeah, he called police because somebody took his little blazer hat. I tried to offer him my own hat off my own head, and he wouldn't take it. I don't know why.
You're so nice, Bill.
I know. I'm very giving. Let's see if there's any other fun footage here.
Jeannie, he is in Washington making glass smoking paraphernalia.
Oh, this guy here? Dustin?
Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, he works for a high dollar paraphernalia company now.
Yeah, I wonder if the other glass making guys we know are familiar with him.
They're the ones that told me about it. They're the ones that found out and took me in.
Oh, wow.
I used to work for Apple, and I really found the dumbest way to make money online in 2025. I tried it out.
I don't have to go worse than Dustin.
I'll give you a hat.
Ben, if you don't get my hat, it's going to go way worse.
Here's a hat for you.
We got an anti-fascist hat for you.
Here you go.
Here you go. You guys attacked me on video.
All right, get this sort of way. I don't want to
How'd
use
you
it.
get my hat back?
How'd you? No, I didn't. How'd you get my hat then? How'd you get my hat? Oh, I did not wait. You guys gang assaulted me and grabbed my hat. No one.
Gang assaulted him.
Free hat. Free hat, Dustin.
Projection.
Free hat.
So then what happened? What happened?
No, it's okay. What about a hat?
I did not. No, I did not.
Oh, the hat. Come on. Nice hat. Screenshot, guys. Screenshot.
You want a hat? Then get my fucking hat.
Here you go. We're going to give you a hat, buddy.
He's talking about Ben Edel at the time. That's why, again, these stupid advertisements. And I got that one done. What other fun ones do we have here? That one. And did I have another 50-second one here related to the hats? It was a fun day that day anyway. There was a lot of crazy stuff that happened.
Your 401k just had its best decade in history, and that is exactly why you're in danger right now.
I don't have to go worse than Justin.
Oh, you get a hat?
Oh, same video. Okay, never mind. TV needs to calm down and do research. Okay, let's see.
There's another one right there.
There's one right there.
There's another one over there.
We shouldn't. No. I know they're not. They're awake today.
You recognize anybody in the background?
Is that Hacker back there?
Yep.
As long as I'm acting childish.
This is a hostile environment. How can a dog can't be here, but the kids can?
It's not. It's not. Is he not talking about running?
No, I'm 30 years old. When I don't need to.
About running.
You're acting like 2 years old, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not fucking you. I'm not fucking you.
Mr. Bill using his aggressive voice.
Hey, I was
like a 2-year-old, buddy. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I get in their faces too once in a while, and it was.
I'll teach you a lesson. See.
Hey, come on, not 1950s.
You do not have masks on. There are children behind you, and if your child dies of COVID,
Let's call Child Protective Services.
who the fuck says that? Children can get COVID. Look at the fucking ICU. Look at our ICU. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
I have been studying this virus.
You haven't been studying shit. The only thing you're studying is a manual for your fucking trailers. Because you're trash.
I'm gonna stop it right before it ends this time. Yeah, there was Hacker was there. There's another guy there in the middle there that I think is a de-escalator now. The guy in the kind of silver helmet. You might see him in this next video here. I think he's one of the de-escalators now. Back then, he would look like he was 60. Now he looks like he's 70 if it's the same guy. Back here, let's see if we see him on this other video here. That one there. Go up to this one here. False accusations. What does he see this time?
10-second tinnitus reversing method used by astronauts has doctors furious.
Tinnitus.
Hi, everybody.
If you give the flag and the money back that you guys stole, you can have your hat back. It's a simple deal. Well, I didn't steal shit. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. Just go get our flag and go get our money. To help you. And then when you have that, you can have your
Be the bigger man, Dustin. Be the bigger man. Be the bigger man, Dustin.
Even though you act like a complete idiot, we're totally willing to give you your hat back as so long as you give us back the goods that you stole from us. I never stole shit from shit.
You see how that works? Dustin, you see how that works? Crazy guy. Let's see what else we got on here. You guys doing good in the chat? You guys behaving yourselves? Good deal. A few people still hanging out there watching. Let's see if there is anything else related to that day that was good. No, I said go to a different day here. This one here. No, this is a different one. I like this one. Same day. Oh, Son of Hightower right there in the background. Have we seen this guy recently? I don't think we have.
He almost looks like Tupac.
That's what I was kind of wondering at that point there. If he's back then, was it still the Tupac guy that we see nowadays?
I know it kind of looks like a little bit.
Are you really trying to slam on slavery? Really?
I didn't say we were
And you're wearing a fabric. Are you?
Yeah, you just stay here and talk. If you can't hear me through the stuff, you must be a whole different breed of
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is Tupac. His movements look just like him.
Yeah. Somebody sent me a video that Tupac is in real quick. If you,
Isn't he still wearing the same shirt 4 or 5 years later?
It could very well be.
Yeah, that's definitely Tupac.
We can't even right. Our mask is falling down.
As he's listening to music too. I'm not sure he has the same headset, but
Oh yeah, that was obvious.
nice flag.
Yeah, and you had to pull your mask off.
Tupac.
You should have posted that on social media, guys. Let's see what we really made
Is this from 21, Bill?
I believe 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
2021. It's toward the end of the Oregon mandates, anyway.
What if I
That lady across the street there, I don't know if I have the video on this one here or not, but she got fired because she looked like she was setting up or whatever that somebody was burning a mask or something like that.
If I did see that, I would congratulate them and everything. All right?
Don't you guys hate Big Pharma? Don't you guys hate Big Pharma? The rich?
It's not biological warfare if you're not wearing a mask during a pandemic. You're like you really quick freedom. What are you talking about? You guys hate Pharma? No, actually, I was talking to this one.
Did you hear him invite me moments ago to come closer? Now he's complaining that I'm 6 feet away. Hypocrisy! Hypocrisy! And you told me to step closer so I can hear you.
Yeah, you're hypocrisy.
Your mask is falling down.
6 foot distance, guys.
Your mask is falling down.
Notice the cops that got it right there, very end of it. Just driving by on their bikes, totally ignoring all the nonsense out in the middle of the street. Let's see, but that was funny. Yeah, that may have been Tupac. It looked like there. I wish he took his mask down for a second so I could verify it, but that's probably it was him. So he was there a lot that day. Let's see what this one is here.
How about I call Child Protective Services? Where are the fucking kids at? There's one right there. There's another one right there.
There's one right there.
There's another one over there.
We shouldn't. No. I know they're not. They're back today.
As long as I'm asking childish.
This is a hostile environment. How can a dog champ be here but the kids can't?
It's not. It's not. Is he not?
Oh, I already saw that one. Okay. Yeah, see, I can get in their faces as much as they want to get in my face. Match energy. Let's see. What other one do we have here? That one. That's the youth of Portland.
Information about the COVID-19 vaccine or
Yes, I was even doing disclaimers back then too, as you'll hear here.
I don't understand.
Once again, contradicting
That was like the Leilani of that time period, evidently.
Air! Fear the air! Don't breathe it! Keep it out! Keep your mask up above your mouth!
Put a hazmat suit on.
Fear it! Fear the
Please
air!
visit cdc.gov or WHO.gov for further information about the COVID-19 vaccine or whatever.
Whatever.
You had to do that back then. Remember, they were always kind of getting on your case if you didn't sort of let them know that, go to the proper authorities for medical advice. You had to sort of put that disclaimer either in your video or on your video.
I'm going to listen to a bunch of 12-year-olds. She's 15. She's 15. She's 15. She hasn't taken a civics class yet. Don't blame her.
If she was 15 and she's 19 recently.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it was her, though. Let's see if there's any other goodies on here. Where do we got? Back there. Down there. we go here.
Yeah, what's that with Robert? Oh, that's not Robert. That's Hightower.
Yep.
Here's how to legally steal gasoline from gas stations. This
I haven't seen
programmer
him
got
lately.
fired from his job at a German car.
Here's how to steal gasoline from gas stations. All right.
Get all sorts of advertisements on this one here.
It's that kind of show tonight.
It's directed to you, so does that make you a narcissist or what?
No, I'm just calling out to the back assholes like you, dog. That's all I gotta do.
Well, we can agree to disagree.
All right.
I'm not. And you're still fat.
I'm still fat?
I'm not a fascist.
Hey, I agree. I am fat too. All right, you can go back to this.
Yes, I saw your
You
question.
understand also that BLM is against mandates also in general?
I respect you for not being disrespectful. You're disappointed. That's what
Bro, you are such a hypocrite.
You called me
You
fat.
said you are a disrespectful person, and then
Also, when I first
you are a disrespectful person. You said that.
Okay, when
You
I
said, I don't
I
give
did
a
say
fuck.
that, but here's
And
the-
so when I said so, you all of a sudden now you get all butthurt because I mentioned something about your belly roll.
Oh, here's the
He
thing.
might have.
We're talking about disrespect. When I first got here, before all those comments, did I ask you not to? I'm just an innocent bystander.
You walk right up in. You're not an innocent bystander.
You don't know that. You
That
didn't
means-
know that.
Nobody's innocent. Try telling that to a judge.
I'm innocent.
The judge will laugh you out of the fucking courtroom. No one is innocent. Just
Out of the courtroom? What are you talking
again,
about?
I'm out here live streaming on the sidewalk, and then you came up to me and asked me
You
questions.
came up to our side, to their
I
side.
guess they needed to make extra large masks for people with giant heads like Tupac. Notice how he keeps having to pull it out of his mouth?
I know, and I know it wouldn't quite fit him for some reason.
Probably because his head is the size of a large watermelon.
Yeah, a hacker fits fine because I guess his face kind of got shaped better.
Side? What side are you on?
Are you an American? That's the only side that matters.
Do you even know where that comes from?
Does Hacker still wear that same coat out there? I think he does.
Old unionist, trade unionist. Keep working.
Doing that thing.
But you know, Hacker didn't have anything to do with
Well,
Antifa, you know, right?
Oh yeah, he has. No, he wasn't with Antifa. He was just there, kind of reporting, even though most of the time he was just watching and kind of talking to all the people at the same time, you know. But yeah, he's just a normal reporter out there.
You know, I gotta say, as far as Hightower goes, I think he's the only actual non-biased person reporting out there in all of our shit. He didn't care. He was pissing off everybody. He would argue with everybody. It didn't matter. He really didn't take a side.
Yeah. Even Farley would be the next closest at that point. There, I'm not sure where Farley's been lately, but you know, after all the crazy stuff that Antifa did to him, he became a little bit less biased. But at first, he was trying to be, you know, a little bit even-handed or whatever. But
Wasn't Farley the one that wore a dress?
No, Brandon Farley.
Who was the one that wore a dress?
I don't know anybody that wore a dress. Any guys that wore a dress, anyway. I don't recall any anyhow. Let's see, that was that one. Then that was that one. Did this one? Okay, here we go. Oh, here's that from Molalla here. Yes, that was all the ones I had of that video, but here's a finish off this page here. Molalla mandates and things like that in the Molalla School District.
It's called Molalla.
Molalla.
First, I wanted to thank you for your resolutions, but I still feel the
That's at
need
the high school.
Yep.
Our whole lives, we've been
school
taught to
cafeteria.
have a voice. We've been taught about all these amazing people in the world who raise their voices for a change. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malala Yousafzai, for example, changed the lives of many. These people all made a difference in the world because they spoke up. We are told to stand up for what we believe in, unless what we believe in is our freedom. Then we're told to stay quiet. Our generation is being silenced. We are told that our opinion is less. Tell me why I can protest and stand with women's rights, but if I protest about my rights as a human being and my rights to choose, I get called embarrassing and childish. It's honestly like my whole life has built up to this moment. For 15 years, I've wanted so badly to be a part of something this important. I'm finally finding my voice, and I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to be asked to sit down, and I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. I have a voice for a reason, and I will be heard. Our whole lives, we've been told we need to smile more, and now we're being told to cover our faces. That's extremely sad. Wearing a mask every single day for 8 hours a day has made me and many others insecure about our smiles. It's causing mental issues, and it's not healthy at all. It's time for us to unmask. We are done wearing your fear.
I was like going to the school board meetings back then when students were getting based about and tired of all the nonsense at that point.
So you know who's on this school board now? This exact school board?
Well, she was on it before. If it's the person that always hung around with me, Quincy, and some other people, but is there another person?
I'm not sure who you're talking about, but I'm talking about Big Rob. DJ Rob is on this school board now.
Oh, is he on there? Oh, I think I did hear something about that. Yeah, but what's her name was on the black-haired lady, middle-length hair. She's even been down there ice a year ago or so. I can never remember her name, but we always had dinner after every event and everything back in the day. But anyway,
I'm not sure who you're talking about. I'm interested now.
Who am I thinking of? I asked Quincy in that chat here in a second.
She's on Malala School Board or a school board?
She was on Malala School Board, yes.
Huh.
For quite a while. And she's invited me to this event too, I think, or the other one here. Let me see what's on the previous page. Maybe we'll see her on this one here. Not that. I gotta go to the bottom and start up here. Yeah, I should see her on this one here, I think.
Trisha Heaton looks great at 67. Here is her #1 secret.
Looks great at 67, let me tell you.
Only we were, as drivers, initially told that if the child refuses at the bus door.
Oh, there's the mayor right here. The left side of that picture right there. The mayor of Malala. I can't remember his name, but he was there.
Oh my God, it's driving me nuts. I can't remember either. Isn't it Scott something?
Yeah, it's Scott's. I can't remember last name, but yeah.
Personally, I've had this happen to me. I told
Kaiser? Scott Kaiser?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
To his home.
Yeah, K-E-Y.
He did. He opened the door. I felt comfortable with that. When I got back to the bus shed, I told him what had happened.
This is unrelated to the thing there, but I'm trying to find see if I get a video of her. Oh, here we go. Back of her head. But yeah, right there. Face the camera. Face the camera.
Well, she's not going to because you want her to.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
This is when I got them. No.
Nope. Okay, she didn't do it. That wasn't not really related, more bus related things or whatever than mandate related things on that particular one there. Let's see what else we got on here. Anything important here? This one I caught a crime on camera at Clackamas Town Center. This guy was kind of running out as I was doing some filming at Clackamas Town Center for some reason. I forgot why I was there, but I think this guy would run right past me here. Let me get full size here. People always assume that it says requires they comply. Look at him run, busting right through.
He's off on a scooter.
You always look back like, should I have tackled him if I assumed that he was stealing?
How would you know?
Exactly.
Stuff that has a thing
It
on
just
it.
looks like a miscreant kid that wants to ride a scooter.
At that point of view, yeah, and then you see the cops here. That's them coming down there.
Yeah, the way she's looking.
They did nothing. Look at this.
Yeah, they're not very pressed about it, are they?
No. Like, he got away, so what?
That kid's already a Southeast 82nd by now.
Yep. At that point there. Yeah, it was live streaming, but I just cut that part of the video out. Oh, 10 likes. Thank you guys. Let's see what else we have.
I think you were there filming people that were going into stores without masks on.
Oh, that probably, yeah.
I remember watching you do that back then.
Yeah, just to see what was going on there at that point there. Like, come on, guys, do certain things. Yep, I remember that now. Wish I had the lives back then, but Facebook,
I think that's when I started watching you, actually, is when you were doing those streams.
Interesting. Here's Willamette Falls here. I don't know why it's a regular video for the heck of it. Go from up above here. Speaking of things that make waves, here's Right Side Rebel.
All right, good. You got somebody else to talk to. I got to go make a round. I'll be back.
All right, that was a good one there.
Motherfucker, you think you could leave? No.
What? I didn't do anything. Oh, the Rebel, Angry, he'll be back. He had to go pee, probably. He just used that other thing as an excuse. This is, how you doing,
What did
Rebel?
you message me the other day? If I wanted to talk about what?
Oh, I saw you playing games or whatever, and I said something about we need to talk about your video game marathon obsession or whatever, and see if you're addicted to video games too much. But I'm assuming you're playing that because you're addicted to the other person that's playing the video games. So
I've been playing video games since 2023.
Oh my goodness, nonstop, huh? More of the first-person type games. Different ones.
I like GTA 5 RP. Like, you create your character and then like it's kind of like living a second life. But you could be like a part of a gang or a first responder, like a officer or EMS. Or like, it's like a second life, but it's on a GTA 5 map. And so, I mean, there's that, but I also like stuff like Arc Raiders or Rust, where you have to build bases.
I got you.
Arc Raiders is like one of the shooting games, and you like do missions and stuff and level up and all that.
Yeah. Is that kind of because of your previous careers why you like some of those
Probably.
games there? I would imagine it's related to that type of stuff. That's probably why I like a game called Ranch Simulator and everything, because it's like you're living on a ranch and
Oh my gosh, could I
chickens and
like
things like that.
chat just so we're like the three of us see it?
This one here
I think I
or private
yeah,
chat. Or what?
I could type in the studio chat.
There's a private chat over there if you should make it easier. You have a link you want me to go with or whatever. I got done with most of my videos, so I just wanted to look at some old classic footage I had out there. We're gonna play this in the background, guys. You don't need audio.
Yeah, I could type in the studio chat where it's just us three, right?
It says private chat on mine here. Comments is when everybody sees it. Actually, you wouldn't be able to type in comment, and so only in the private chat. It's the only thing you should be able to type in. That's Willamette Falls, you guys are seeing there. Second largest by volume of waterfall in the country. I wish they would fix that area up. They finally decided to get the Native Americans and the state together to finally decide to do something about it. But after the city and the county kind of kicked the Native Americans out of running it a while ago because of too many regulations, hopefully they'll get around to putting a casino in there or some museum or something just ugly around there besides the waterfall. There we go. Oh, she said something here. Okay, I got you. Interesting. You always like to give me all this kind of personal information and things like that. That's interesting information. I won't share it or anything like that. But like the other day, somebody was in the shower and everything. The first thing he said is, "Oh, you just got out of the shower and talked to me like that's a little bit too more personal." But it's all good. Let's see if
Hot and steamy.
I'm gonna send Quincy a message. I'm still trying to remember the name of the lady that was out there. You probably even saw her at Ice Building. It was always with Quincy when he went out there. Black-haired lady. Black-haired lady that's always out there. Always had the flag. If you know Audra, she would usually stand next to Audra also.
Oh gosh.
What's her name? You can slap me if she ever sees me at a flag wave. I'll just call it.
Terry.
Sherry. Yes.
No, Terry.
Terry. Okay, yeah.
Terry.
I knew it was Terry. Terry, that's her name. That's the name. Okay. Make sure I remind that. Angry should know that name too. Yeah, still in the question for Rebel. What starts with an N, ends with an R that you don't want to call a black guy? We already know that one that nobody's going to say. Is there another one you're thinking of, K2? K2's causing trouble. He's my troll moderator. Stop that. So what's the next video going to be on this one here? Stop that video. Back to this one. Back to this one. You guys want to see me dance, guys? Is that what you're wanting to see? Oh, speaking of, oh, wait. Wait till Ingrid will like this video here.
People are trying to get me canceled on here.
Who's trying to do that? Is this the one I want? No, not this one. This one here.
What is this?
This is me back in the day dancing.
That's not you.
Yes, that's me. Why do you think that's not me? He's wearing a visor.
Oh,
he's
true.
large. It's at nighttime. I always do things at night, even though they say I don't. But
Yeah, why do you always do things at night?
oh, I said your neighbor. Oh, K2's got jokes. I got you. There we go.
I thought he was talking about Enrique.
Oh no, you're just trying to. You know that there's another N word or whatever that some people would say there, but neighbor is the joke on that one there. Plus, Enrique doesn't start with an N; it starts with an E. Plus, it doesn't end with an R either.
That is you. Do you have
Yes.
hair still?
Hey, K2, I don't want to hear about the frosted tips. Yes, I have hair. I need
You
to
do
get
have hair.
Yeah.
You left and they're trying to get me to say bad words.
No, he wasn't going to say it. Yes, that's me there. She didn't think that was me there for a second. But there, you guys got to see me dancing back in the day. In Oregon City here, up above the thingamajigger there. That was the wife of one of the the county commissioner guy. I can't remember his name, but famous county commissioner for Clackamas there. That's his wife. Good view from the area there. Oh, and Ingrid, there's a note in the side chat.
Don't say it on stream.
Don't say it on stream, but she's just kind of sharing information there. Yeah.
I gotta share the tea. You guys are like one of the only people I talk to anymore.
I don't know what you're saying.
In the private chat there.
Oh, okay. I found it. Hang on.
Don't say it out loud, but yeah.
Don't say it on stream. Don't tell anyone either.
On stream.
He's funny. Not. Let's see.
Well, if you don't want me to react, then why do you say something like that?
That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, put that right in front of us there. I mean, there's another chat she could have put that in.
It's not like you told me what kind of cereal you're eating. I mean, that's a serious thing.
That's important. Yeah, it was it.
I had to give you guys an update on my life, okay?
Okay.
Consider me duly updated. Now I got a piece of juicy gossip I can't tell anybody. How fair is that?
Except Bill.
But yeah, you can tell me and anybody else who I sent a link to or whatever.
Oh, it's okay if I tell Bill. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna private message you right now about it, Bill.
Well, considering I already know it also. Let's see. You guys can talk about anything you want to or whatever.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
I'll be able to like have an answer tomorrow.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So you'll keep us updated.
Yeah.
Not us. I mean, us. There's sea lions here. If you guys ever been to the sea lion caves here.
You ever hang out in Astoria, Bill?
Yeah.
I used to for a while there. I was remodeling hotels, and do you know where the big Safeway is in Astoria?
Mm-mm.
Not on the major highway, is it?
It is, but it's like going back towards town, almost to the end of town.
Back
Going back
Portland?
towards Portland, Going back
Okay.
towards Portland, it's almost the end of town.
Okay,
Well, there's a
okay.
hotel right next to it, and then like a half a block down the road is the oh god, what is it? Redmond Brewing, Medford Brewing, whatever. There's a pier that has a bar at the end of it. Anyways,
Oh yeah, I drove out
there's
of that
boat
place.
docks out there that the sea lions love, and we would stay in the hotel that we were remodeling, and you could never open your windows because the sea lions are so damn loud.
Oh my goodness.
And then I took my dogs out there to stay with me for a weekend. They went absolutely berserk all weekend because of the damn sea lions.
Just put a rebel on top here for the heck of it.
I took my son there this summer.
Cool.
You
You
went-
were somewhere the other day, weren't you? I saw you were traveling around the other day, or at least you posted a picture from somewhere. I forgot
Oh
where you
no, that
posted.
was from last summer.
Okay. Steelers Sea
Oh.
Lion.
Is this where the sea lion caves are?
Yep.
I've never actually went down to that pavilion thing. I know where it's at, but I've never stopped there.
You went to the caves though themselves, or
No, I always go by there though. I drive by there a lot, but I've never stopped at the sea lion caves.
oh, gotcha.
K2 says I want a link.
Kate, yeah, he's no offense, K2. You always get invited to Emmett's links and things like that, but this is an OG link here of old people. Well, and Rebel.
Isn't there a restaurant at the top of that, Bill?
well, the
It's
Sea
like a
Lion.
gift shop now.
Pirates Cove kind of thing or something?
It's a gift shop now.
But yeah, there is a
I know
restaurant
there
near,
used to be a restaurant there. that was
nearby,
super
about a quarter mile away. There is a restaurant, maybe part of a motel type thing. If I remember, there's a
Yeah, that was like super expensive. I stopped there one time and they wanted like $25 for a side salad. So we got back in the car and went to McDonald's.
Yeah, it is out of the way between two big towns, basically, isn't it? What's the next closest town to this place?
I want to say
Okay.
Newport. I want to say it's on the way to Newport.
No, this is after Newport. If you're going south, after Newport, after Florence,
Walport?
after Waldport would probably be the closest. I think so. Anyway, it was a nice day there at the ocean that day. Wow. Oh, yeah, K2's got a question for you. Is Angry telling us to take a long walk off a short pier? I didn't hear that. If you want to, I won't stop you, but make sure you're a good swimmer.
I think K2 drinks too much of that Flint water is what's going on.
Oh, he's over there in Michigan talking about all his fake sport of hockey over there. The sea lions out there. Man, there's a lot of them that day.
What a life. Wouldn't you like to be a sea lion and just be fat and lay around all day on the beach?
Yeah, that would be something there.
That would be pretty cool.
When we were there, we saw like the king sea lion down there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I have a video or picture somewhere.
Yeah.
There's black ones down there. That's weird.
Yeah. There's some seals hiding in there too.
Is that what the black ones are? The black ones are seals?
I guess so. They just look a little bit more oiled or something. I don't know. The sea lions look a little more furry, I guess.
Those sea lions get freaking huge.
Yeah.
And they're kind of scary too. It's amazing how fast they can come at you.
Yep.
I can only imagine what a walrus. I've never seen a walrus in real life,
Wait,
but
how do you know how fast the sea lion could come at you?
because they have. If you go down on the docks I was just talking about in Astoria, if you get too close to them, they will get aggressive. Most of them just slither off into the water, but some of them will turn around and defend what they think is their territory, and they move quick.
They do have a tendency to go pretty quick there. Let's see.
I mean, for what they are, obviously they're not like leopards or anything, but for what they are, they move.
Mm-hmm.
Portlander brainwashed by fake news. Ask the silly question of Americans against human trafficking. Where was this? Let me play the audio here.
It looks like Sunnyside.
Oh yeah, that's that one singer girl that did some singing at some of our different events. Did a flag wave right there at Clackamas Town Center. There, I forget if it had a specific point or anything like that, but this lady came along and told us Nazis right there. You actually heard, and then let's see what else she said here. But you know, she started off like, "Are you guys Nazis?" And the reason we're out there is against human trafficking at that point there. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, good job."
She's about to run her car into that flower thing.
Yeah, I actually wasn't paying attention. She saw the American flag and thought we were Nazis.
Yep, that's how it works.
Nowadays, you don't. Maybe they don't do that. Although, if we see an upside down flag nowadays, what are we going to assume?
Well, I think that's why the lefty protesters, if you notice, like over the last year, they've adopted flying the American flag at their protests, and I think that's why. I think because we got the narrative that we were American and they weren't, so they started flying the flag saying, look, we're patriotic, we're Americans. I think they're trying to change the narrative on that. I've noticed that in the last year.
Well, just being a bunch of protests, I think it's mainly like if they have American flag, mainly it's upside down or they're burning it. That's really what I see.
Hey, Rebel, if you want us to understand what you're saying, stop talking to your pillow.
Her pillow's nicer. Go ahead.
Yeah, angry. I said, mainly when I see American flags at protest, it's either because they're burning them or they're upside down. I mean, I have seen some leftists fly American flags, but like mainly it's upside down.
It's the older ones that are flying it correctly, so to speak.
And when they do it,
because we've got a lot of senior.
That's a lie.
Blue hair.
The in Woodburn where I was the other day, that there are things called the geezers for democracy or something like that, but they admit they're geezers out there. When they were flying their thing or whatever, they would have their sign, but they would put their flags on top of their sign so that their message is, 86, number 47, or ICE sucks or whatever. But then they would have those flags.
That's what I found out in Dallas. When I went out to Dallas on No King's Day, it was the same thing. And it was geezers. It was old people. But they did the same thing. They would have the protesting sign and then have a little American flag hanging on the top of it. And like I said, I think they're trying to counter the narrative right now. But it's not working. I mean, when you come across with an anti-American message, it doesn't matter how many flags you fly. People are going to remember you for your message.
Yeah. Craziness.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being out here. Thank you.
Wow.
It's the unifier. No. This is positive.
I know, yeah. This should be the.
Just not like nobody the flag.
Triggered by the flag.
Making her down the road.
I can't remember her name, but she was a pretty good singer. She went to some of the different events we had back in the day there and sang some good songs. I haven't seen her lately, but her name either. Let's see if there's any other cool videos here. How late are you working tonight, Ingrid?
Till 8:30 in the morning. I'm back on the 8:30 schedule now.
Have you ran into your buddy there, the guy you thought was all Antifa and things like that? Are you guys buddies now?
Oh yeah, I explained all that on a live stream. You must not have been watching.
I watched. I just wondered if you bumped into him lately or whatever after you kind of got figured out that he was kind of not necessarily Antifa or anything like that. That he was.
No, our whole schedule changed again because they reopened the facility, so everything's different. But it's different, but back to normal.
I gotcha. Let's see what else do we got here.
As you see, I'm not in a metal box anymore.
Yeah. Let's see if this has anything important on it here. It's the same thing. That's just the same thing, just a longer version of it. Okay. Walking and talking now. You guys don't want to see me dance. You already saw me dance. Save the last dance. No more dancing for Mr. Bill. You want to see me dance again? Okay. With the lights?
Most retirees just missed one of the biggest wealth opportunities of the last decade, a staggering 200.
Okay, that's all you get.
What the hell is this? Tell me that's not your bedroom.
No, that was a window at some event I was at. No. Yes, don't clip that, K2. Don't clip that.
Mr. Bill has a New Year's Eve celebration place in the corner of his bedroom.
That's fake news. That's fake news. It's a school board meeting. And that over in Milwaukee area, they had the school board protests and everything. They wouldn't let us into some of those meetings. And
yeah, I met you out there
the
one night, remember?
Were you out there? Maybe this night?
That one night that we actually got to go in, I was there.
Oh, and they closed the meeting down 5 minutes in?
It was you, me, and Quincy were there all in the same night.
They turn the lights off on us. We're parents in this community. We can't come in and talk. No. We can't be
work
present.
for us. Do you realize that? Do you realize
But
that
they're
you work
evil. Evil.
You work for the people. Very evil.
You guys are the most
work
evil
for
colony in here.
the people.
You should be ashamed
Very
of
sick.
yourself.
You guys want to sleep at night. Crap. You're sick, all of you.
What about our children? We love our children.
You guys are unbelievable.
Why are you locking us out?
What is your...
Why are you locking us out?
Who's paying you to act this way?
It's the money. It's all about standing up for our children. The money. They don't care about the children. They care about the money. Yeah, they try to remove them because of the math.
K2 says you don't have to worry about seals in the Great Lakes. What do you have to worry about in the Great Lakes? The smell or something like that?
No, you just have to worry about mercury poisoning.
Oh my goodness, that's probably not good over there. Anything else I ignored on K2 here? We don't have that problem in the Great Lakes. We got other problems in the Great Lakes, like living in Michigan and Minnesota. But anyway, yeah, back in the days, it did not let people go into these school board meetings, and if you said anything out of line, they would do it. Portland City Hall had to do when Antifa went to their events or whatever, just shut them down and then come back later or do it online. At that point there, if you said anything that was counter to the narrative of the CDC at the time. What did you guys hear also that Fauci's top man or whatever is getting an indictment? So we might see Fauci getting in trouble in the near future. Finally. I forget who it was, but are you still? No, I thought usually I put Rebel to sleep by now, but she's still awake. I just keep looking.
I'm fighting it right now.
Okay. I'll try to remember to take you off camera this time, or you know how to do it.
I don't know about you guys. Honestly, it helps me fall asleep just hearing you guys talk.
Okay.
Everybody tells me that when I do live streams at night, it helps them sleep. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not.
I don't know. I just think it's peaceful. Like, I don't know. It's just peaceful hearing conversations.
I don't think Rebel wants to see that. I haven't seen it myself. I don't want to see it, but I don't think she wants to see a reflection of Will at all. That would keep her awake forever. What other video?
That was so ridiculous. You should have watched Mr. Bill. It was actually kind of funny.
The Will video itself, or just
the first one was hilarious because
Wait.
he got shut down in the middle of it.
What reflection? What's he talking about?
You haven't seen it yet, Rebel?
What?
Okay, so Will doesn't have a laptop, so when he restreams, he points his phone at his television screen, right? And that's all you can see is his TV up on the wall. Well, somehow there was a reflection or something when the TV went black, and you could see him, and he's pretty much sitting in an unmade bed naked.
Yeah, so you don't want to see the pictures. I haven't seen them. So I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
really don't want to see it. It is rather disgusting. But I mean, yeah, not okay. So what happened was he was restreaming Tommy because we all know that he's obsessed with Tommy. And
He's obsessed with all of us. Have you seen
well,
the shit?
but mostly Tommy. So he's restreaming a Tommy video and commenting on it and whatnot. Well, in the middle of then Tommy tried to get in the chat.
No hidden fee.
And Will apparently has one fan, and he made her, I'm assuming it's her name, but made her a mod. And anybody that wasn't pretty much stroking Will's ego, she instantly banned out of the chat. Like the comments would flash for like 5 seconds and be gone. And Tommy came in there and he saw it there. He was in there. Tommy's comment was long enough for Will to see it. So Will started talking shit about Tommy being in his chat or whatever. So Tommy went and changed his videos to private, which cut Will's video off. And that's when the screen went dead and the reflection showed what he looked like behind the camera. And it was gross as F.
Ew.
So what he does is he cut the stream, waited about 15 minutes, started another stream, and then was restreaming Ground Zero's video with Tommy in it. Because that's all this freak thinks about constantly is Tommy. I mean, for God's sakes, he's got a shirtless Tommy as his icon pick. What does that tell you? As his, what do you call avatar? His avatar for all of his X and YouTube stuff is a shirtless picture of Tommy. This dude is a stalker.
Danny was playing it here. Not that I really want to see it or
It
show
honestly kind of cracks me up, though. The stories that I hear him making of some of us.
Oh, he was saying, oh, I was the head of Tommy's security. I was the head of Tommy's security, and nobody came up to Tommy when I was around there. But now that I'm gone, Tommy gets attacked all the time. The only thing he ever did down there was spray a 70-year-old woman with pepper spray.
And an innocent drunk girl.
Yeah. And slash tires.
And BC. BCP.
Oh, yeah. Sprayed him also, yeah. And did a whole bunch of other stuff that.
And crossfired other people.
Yeah. The Mace thing was kind of ridiculous. Remember that one time I got canceled or whatever for saying if there was a certain other guy that tended to mace people and everything. And it's a good idea to mace, not a good idea to mace. But anyway, it's craziness. You're like Sterling
all the time.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but back then, there was an actual threat, more of a threat anyway, in certain cases, than what was it around there, Are you really going to mace Leilani for some reason? You think she's going to do anything to you? No, you can sort of block her little punches or whatever if you wanted to, but why would you need to mace somebody that's half your size?
But we didn't even back in the Patriot Prayer days. I don't recall anybody actually carrying pepper spray around.
Well,
Antifa did all the time, but we didn't.
Before I came into the movement, Haley told me that pepper spray was like the last resort.
Yeah.
Haley and Andrew and them.
Yeah.
Everyone told me use mace as the last resort, and like there's so many at ICE now that just use mace as like a fight back antic.
Yeah. Haley, she's probably not watching, but I had her in the panel yet. But anyway, yeah. Back then, like the August 22nd, you're jawing and everything, yelling and screaming at everybody, and then eventually it led to mace, but for the most part, it was like the last resort that people are using At that time, they were throwing eggs filled with piss. Even after that, then finally the mace came out toward the end. Right, Jay?
Are you talking about the time the big brawl on Yamhill Street?
Yeah.
Shit, hardly any of us still had mace. We went to fists. They threw explosives at us, bro.
I know, it was wild there. I know. I was there on both sides.
You guys, my dog's done with my shit. You could kind of see his.
We got your dog thing. Oh, he's really nice. There we go.
You could kind of see his
nose there, yeah. He's about to sleep there.
Yeah, he thinks he could share my pillow and stuff with me. Don't you, Asher?
You have to wash it every other night.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come. Hi.
Here.
Hi. Say hi. Look. Look.
See.
That poor dog just wants to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Office. I think another
He's like,
video.
I don't care. I want to sleep.
He just wants to hide his head. He hates the light when he's trying to sleep.
Right. Flag wave. Flag wave. Let's see here. Oh, here's Tiny came back here this one time here. You've never met Tiny, have you, Rebel?
Mm-mm.
There's Joey Gibson there when Tiny got freed the first time at Joey's place there. I think I can show you this one without any trouble, right, Jay?
Well, it's out there, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, I wasn't live streaming this day. I was just doing video. But anyway, it's kind of a cool little event that they had.
Legal process without being locked in a cell, 23 hours out of the day, right? What a beautiful thing. All right, so our brother, dude, our guy, the big Simone, the guy that we're all here for, it's Tiny. Let's hear it for him.
What's up, guys? Thank you. Just want to say thank you. I did not expect to get out this early. Look at the charges and everything. It was impossible. But then I came to realize that I was looking through, the man's eyes, not spiritual eyes. I didn't see how big my God was. He was bigger than the problem. And at the same time, while I was in there, I'm grateful, and I would not change a thing, because being in there really opened my eyes on a lot of things. I mean, I went in there, I was angry at first. I was like, wow, throughout the whole time I was in the gang life in the streets, I never got arrested once. And now I'm here standing up for what's right. I got arrested. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I'm done with this. That, beat myself up. But then I think about Jesus. What is me sleeping on a bunk, eating rice and beans for 7 days, compared to my Lord and Savior that was spit on, that was accused, falsely accused, by people that disagreed with them, with what was right and the truth. So, I start thanking God for the problems. I start thanking God for the struggle. And I was reminded that is one thing we need to thank God for, is the hard times that we go through, because it keeps us moving forward. And I always share this. We're like deers being hunted, by a hunter in this world. When an arrow hit a deer and it doesn't kill it, it's not going to wait for the next arrow to come hit it. It's going to move because it wants to survive. Same as you and me, without problems, without trials and tribulation in this life, we'll be too comfortable in one place. We won't move we won't be elevated. Behind every single trial is a promotion. When I joined the movement in 2017, when I met Joey, never did I ever thought I was gonna be speaking and reaching out to a lot of people. I was just a muscle out there. I was just a coconut who loves standing in the front line protecting, some of, like my grandmas right here that I see right now, my patriot grandmas. They've been with me since the beginning, and it's good to see them. But there was, when I got out and I talked to Joey, it's when I knew how much impact that we made since the beginning of this movement. And we can't stop now. I'm grateful and I'm thankful to all of you guys. I know living through Joe Biden's America is not easy. With all this stuff and the price of gas, which one of the senators said, I think it's way easier to buy a gram of cocaine and then take it and run than getting gas, But you guys still put away, money to help a coconut like me. I'm just one guy. I would have never been able to make it without you guys. And on behalf of the Tuese family, I want to say thank you, Fa'afetai, in my Samoan language.
We love you.
I love this country, and I'm going to keep on fighting. I'm going to keep on standing. This is not the end. When I was in there, I was thinking of, I think I might take a deal. But then I came to think about it. Nah, why would I want to share the victory with the enemy? If I'm going to be victorious, I want the full victory.
Amen.
I ain't sharing it with the enemy.
God bless and keep Tiny. Let's hear it.
And guess what? We're going to take this to court. We're going to fight this head on. And even if it leads me somewhere that, prison or wherever, hey, God has a plan for every single thing that happens in our life. Sometimes blessing comes in the disguise of a problem, just like my time that I just did. It was a blessing being in there, sharing with some of the inmates in there, and coming to realize that, hey, I should be grateful. I got millions of patriots that back me, and some of these guys don't have that. Getting to change hearts and pray for people in there. Wow, I was happy to be in there. God put me there because somebody needed me, and I needed to hear some of those testimonies. But as of right now, being out is not the end. It's just another step closer to victory. We're going to keep on fighting. I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys that came out. God bless you guys. Keep on standing, red, white, and blue all the way.
Hey, thoughts on that, Angry?
Man, I'm just thinking about when he first came out. He was so quiet and meek, and then the kid he turned into. I miss that boy.
Yeah, he's in Ontario still, isn't he?
I actually don't know. I haven't been able to keep up very well with it.
I believe that's what I heard from Quincy anyway, over there, the state prison over there, Ontario area, Powder Valley, Treasure Valley, correctional place or whatever. Yeah.
The greatest thing about Tiny is you could not be around him without smiling.
Yeah.
No matter how shitty you felt, no matter what kind of mood you were in, Tiny would instantly make you smile and make you in a better mood.
Yeah, I remember sometimes walking around Pioneer Courthouse Square, he'd come in there a little bit later than everybody else, but everybody was like, Tiny, how you doing? And,
Yeah, it's sometimes you forget. He was just a kid, man. He was 17 and 17, dude. Means he's still only 26 years old.
Man, he was that young there. It looks a lot.
Enrique, I was at Haley's the other week, and Enrique sent me well, we hopped on a thing and I shared my phone, and he showed us the like what's done of his documentary, and it has like so many of like people from back then and so many videos from back then on it. It made Haley cry.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, she was in quite a few of them there too. Probably quite a bit of Villain and BCP and Roberts footage from Northwest. Sweet.
Good night, Scott.
Yeah, good one, Scott. Thanks for keeping us updated on that one there. It was a slow night tonight, it looks like. Monday night. But yeah, it was always nice to see Tiny at different events, whether he came there for protection or read something out of the Word or something like that. This is kind of a cool event here too, because all three of the Patriot organizations, PBs, 3%ers, Patriot Prayer, whatever. Sometimes they were at odds or whatever, but at events like this, everybody came together to support Tiny and shook hands and everything. And at other big events like Delta Park and things like that, you'd see a lot of people kind of come together at different events like that. Let's see what else we got in the
And I wish I could find the video. We went to a rally in Seattle one time, and I had my truck, and I ended up bringing Tiny and Carrie back down to Portland with me. And we hit a whole bunch of traffic. Antifa literally backed up I-5 because they knew we were coming down.
Yeah.
And literally caused a traffic jam on I-5 on a freaking Sunday just to stop us from getting to their thing in Portland.
Yeah.
So we sat there for a couple of hours on I-5 and just had a freaking blast. It was on Facebook somewhere, but it was years ago, so I don't know how to find those old videos. But oh my God, we had everybody laughing, dude. I had like 150 people watching, and we were just clowning in my truck for a couple of hours, and it was like the best time, dude.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. I wish I had some of my old footage from Facebook, but I would try to look it up again to see if Facebook would kind of show my videos again. But no, they're still completely gone.
And then I got all four tires of my truck slashed that night.
Oh my goodness. Where was that at?
With my dogs in the damn truck too. That's what pissed me off the worst.
Oh my goodness, they could have hurt your dogs. That's crazy.
Well, we came down, like I said, I had Tiny in the truck with me, and we went to Seattle early afternoon, and then we all drove back down, and we had a march through Portland after dark. So we did two rallies that day. Yeah. Anyways, when that traffic jam happened, we got kind of separated from the other cars. So most of the people were, they got to Portland probably half hour, 45 minutes before we did. And, we're trying to catch up, but I'm driving my big old pickup. It's not like a sports car. So I'm just like, hell with it. We're just going to chill and get there when we get there. So when we pull up, they had already started marching. And we pulled up to see them leaving Salmon Springs, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll go a couple blocks up. We'll get ahead of them. And by the time we get out of the truck, we'll join the march. We'll meet, it'll be that. I was trying to do a timing thing. Well, stupid me didn't stop to think that we were close enough to everything that was going on that Antifa saw me and Tiny get out of my truck. And as soon as we went around the corner, they came and slashed all four of my damn tires.
Phew. It's crazy.
Is this the Malala train?
Yeah. It's a bad signal up there in the mountains there, but yeah, this one day I just figured let's go out for a ride at the place I used to hang out.
Yeah, that's down at Friar Park. I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah. Nice little area there, a little old Western kind of look to it there. It's also one in Canby, but I don't think the Canby one's nearly as nice as this one.
No, these people are really dedicated to this.
Yeah. They have different events there all the time. Nice job with the rails and everything. What did your shirt say, Rebel? There we go.
I got teeth whitening strips in.
Yeah. Was I talking during this video or not?
Fun.
Anyway, what else? Any of the other crazy thing that's on my screen? The old days here. Never 3 years ago here. A little bit of politics here and there. Rodeo, Malala Buckaroo that day. Vancouver.
Hey, you just got the whole tour of Malala, didn't you?
On that one there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a nice area. We actually did some protests there too, didn't we? Sometimes. Flag wave there. Oh, there's even that student protest too. I don't know if I've got that on this thing here, but they did a walkout and walked to the school board place also in the middle of the day too. They were getting based there during the mandates. What else? Oregon Republican governor thing back in the other 4 years ago there. Let's go further closer here. Oh, wait a second. You guys want to see Joe Biden? Everybody wants to see Joe Biden here. Where was he?
No.
There. You're not.
Oh, remember, I was there that day.
Were you nearby where I was, or were you further down?
I don't know. Maybe where you were. Remember they had jammers and everybody's pissed off because when he drove by, nobody got any live stream of it.
Yeah.
We sat there for hours waiting on it, and then when he drove by, everybody's phones went berserk.
Yeah, I know. I had a little rough signal there too.
And that day was the only day I can remember either a president or a presidential candidate being in Oregon since I've been here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. It may have happened and I didn't know about it, but as far as I know, that's the only time that I know about.
You would have thought Clinton would have showed up or something like that. Or Obama, maybe.
They're the hogs? Okay.
Usually don't show up at the states they have sealed up.
No, Oregon doesn't matter, bro. Oregon's pointless.
Yeah, not many votes. California,
no, they call the election before our votes are even counted.
Yeah. Well, craziness. Let's see, I just skip ahead.
And they already know which direction it's going to go anyway, so there's no reason for them to come out and try to stump because they already know what the outcome's going to be anyhow. I think that's why Minneapolis got attention and we didn't. Minneapolis is a huge state in elections.
Minnesota, yeah.
But we're not. I said Minneapolis. I meant Minnesota. Sorry.
Yeah. All those sort of swing states are kind of in that early voting area. The only swing state that's kind of West Coast-ish would be Nevada type thing,
Yeah.
They're mountain time, but.
Well, as far as our time zone goes, California it's what, triple of Oregon and Washington put together as far as electoral votes go.
At least, yeah. The cops are across the way there, making sure that area was sealed off. Yeah. And also the Senate candidate Republican that always drives that yellow sports car was also there. She's on the back side of me here, if I recall. married.
I don't know why, but I feel like I was in the same spot as you, but I may have been down one spot.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was driving. I don't see any cars I recognize. I don't remember what I was driving then.
Yeah. I thought the cops came out here to take the dog to check everybody's cars. I thought. Maybe they already did that.
That did happen. That did happen. They drug sniffed and bomb sniffed everybody.
Yeah. I can't remember if they did it after I did this video or during this video here. Or before. Skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead. These dangerous conservatives, they might do something crazy to Joe Biden.
Yeah, because we're the ones shooting people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This is like 2020, right? Or 2021?
3 years ago, probably. So 2023 or 2022, I would guess. Once you were there, they wouldn't let you leave once you kind of found your spot.
Yeah, you were stuck. Once you were parked, you were parked.
Yeah.
Trying to think, I was probably driving a Volkswagen back then. So I'd have to be on the lookout for a silver Volkswagen Jetta, I think is probably what I was in that day.
Yeah, I just enter my camera for some reason. I was so focused on that direction.
Well, that's the direction he was coming from.
Yeah.
Old Airport Way. That's where I would go and watch the fireworks for years.
I figured that was kind of the best spot for that for people who didn't want to go spend money in traffic in Vancouver.
Yeah, it
starts to get bad here, as you can see the coverage. It's bad.
There's a marina down by 33rd Street, and right next to it, there's one of these pull-out areas that actually, if you walk down a little hill, there's a shelf that fits like maybe 50 people on it or something. And if you got there early, you get a good spot there. And that was the most perfect spot to watch the Fort Vancouver fireworks. I went there for years and years.
Yeah, here's your signal jammers. As you can tell, my reception
Yeah.
die right there, but let's see if we can tell which one he's in. Not in the
It was
first
an SUV, wasn't it? They were all SUVs.
Yeah, but there's like three that look alike, you know.
Yeah, they always have decoys. Yeah.
That one. That's still a Rover.
And they were flying, dude. They went by really fast.
Yeah. They want to make sure they kept him away from us dangerous people. Maybe the flag I think was in that one right there. Is it always the one where the flag is in?
No, they're not going to tell you, but it's just odd that there was only one beast type vehicle.
Yeah. I think right there. See the flag right there?
I mean, common sense says he would be in that, especially if it's actually a beast. But that seems weird because normally they'll have more than one.
Yeah, see if I can slow it down.
But
here
maybe they just weren't so worried about it or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All I know is like everything was blacked out. You couldn't see in any of them anyways. And he wasn't going to stop and say hi.
Yeah. That would have been the best possible view if he was in that vehicle right there.
I mean, you know, the sad part about it is, Sleepy Joe or not, he's still the president, dude. And
Yeah,
I would have felt, it would have been really cool to meet the president. Whether it was a good president or not, he's still the president.
Exactly. I don't think he was in that one. I think they only had 2 decoys that day.
Oh, so there were 2 beasts. Okay. Like I said, they went by super, super fast, dude.
I know. This is 0.25 speed right here. They're still zooming right by. Plenty of security there, too. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a lot of Secret Service vehicles.
Yeah.
And that's probably the ambulance.
I would think so, yeah.
Or, oh, no, you know what those are? Those are staffer vans.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, or press, yeah. Press pool. Let's go back to this regular speed.
But you would think him being in bad health as he is, that he would have had an ambulance with him.
I would think so, yeah. Oh, this was early on, but yeah, he still had early on set.
He's still 150 years old. Oh, there it is right there.
The dog vehicle there, you think, on that one? I think that's where the dog was. The canines.
Yeah, those are probably all staffer vans.
Staff and press, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, where they were going was a fancy kind of place, but it was super.
There's the ambulance. Okay.
Oh yeah.
2 of them. Yeah, I don't remember where he was going. Do you remember?
There's some sort of a resort area about half a mile from where I'm at right there. It invite some sort of a marina type place of some sort. I forget what it was called. Never heard of it before that day. Oh, yeah, I know a different person out there. I'm not sure where you were at that point.
Yeah, anyway. I don't see anything that looks like I was probably at a.
You were probably closer down. Interesting. Rebel still awake. Wow.
I'm just as surprised as you are.
Just checking on you. Let's see. What else do we got on there? Fun thing here. PDX Bill. No. Not that video. Saw that one. What's this one about here? This is in Vancouver, I think. Here. Oh, yeah. Common Sense Conservative was talking to this guy here about probably a mandate thing back in the day here. I forget, across from the park that everybody always goes to when they're in Vancouver.
I'm gonna take this for Tiny.
Children as young as 3 months old, okay, right, will actually towards
All right, I gotta go make a round, Bill. I'll be back.
All right. I'll try to keep people entertained, or Rebel will. Oh, there's only like 6 people watching, so. Is anybody in the chat, guys? Anybody in the chat? Sorry, I'm not keeping you entertained. You guys want me to watch it, play another dance video?
as the first way to anytime before someone who is not.
Familiarity. There's Robert.
Sorry, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Go ahead.
Come here.
You're right, it's not. But now I'm asking you to know why it isn't. It's not racism because racism is not going, hey, oh, you're a different color than me. Okay, cool, whatever. That's not racist. Racism is, hey, you're a different color than me, therefore you're different, psychologically, physiologically, not just color. Kids only see the difference in color. And if somebody is, if you have a kid who's raised in let's call it commune, right? You have a kid who's commune, all white commune, and all he's ever seen his entire life is white people, and then he goes out of the commune and he sees a black guy, he's gonna go, well, that's different, because I've never seen one of those before. I don't know what that is. That's not racism. That's just because it's familiar. So my question, what's your point? You're spending about 5 minutes over there talking to her. Yes, laws that make discrimination illegal.
Yes, like the
So,
13th and
that's
14th
awesome.
Amendment
Thank you, white
was
people, I
made
guess,
by
right?
a white person to free the black slave and to also give the black slave a vote. That was named.
Anyway, that's probably an interesting video, but let's see if we can find something a little more exciting here. Keep Rebel awake with some more exciting videos here. So otherwise she's going to go to sleep on me and then yell at me the next day for, you let me go to sleep on camera, Mr.
I
Bill.
didn't even yell at you last time.
Somebody did, anyway. So I got the training one on there. But is there any regular news you want to tell anybody in the audience or whatever? Are you planning on having any new animals or anything like that? Or how's the farm doing?
Good.
Good. Goats aren't picking on you too much?
No,
Let's see.
not too much.
Do you have any favorite goats or sheep or anything like that?
No, they're all a pain in the butt.
They do act like that, don't they? Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if I can find an Enrique one here. I thought. Oh no!
Oh, you have Enrique videos?
I thought I did. I'm trying to remember what year I saw him. If there any
2020.
Yeah. Well, it's like it, but I went through all of my old stuff back then. I remember the Jay Danielson one is the one when we had the memorial for Jay Danielson. When was that? It would have been back then. I would have already missed that one.
Asher, baby. Asher, baby. Come here. Come here.
Harvest. Save our
Asher,
state.
baby. Come here. Come here. Asher, come. I'm gonna get your tail. Come here. Seriously? Don't huff and puff at me. I'm gonna get your tail. Come here. Come here. I got your tail. I got your tail.
Don't go to jail.
I got your tail. Come here.
What
I
tail?
got your foot. Come here. I got your foot. Come here. I need to chop your nails off, dude.
Back here must have missed it. There, maybe.
Come here. Seriously, no, come here. No, come here. Come here. Asher. Lay down. Lay down. Come here. Hi. Oh, come
Allow
here.
students. That one. Be another video that I want to see. Live stream.
It's you.
Sea lions. What's this one about?
Still have people watching?
There's a few of them possibly, or maybe there's bots or something. Let's see. Let's get a percentage, guys. Let's get a percentage of how many people are still in FYI YouTube. Well, that's right. When I was doing, you probably started watching me back when I made this video. There, Jay, I was walking around to see how many people were still wearing masks in 2021. I
Yeah,
think.
this Clackamas Town Center.
Yeah.
Anymore indoors in Oregon.
A lot of them still were at that time.
Still see some there. There's one group there.
Even when you go to the hospitals nowadays and places like that, they still want you to do it at OHSU related facilities. I noticed.
Really?
Seriously, I was like, why the heck are you guys still making people do this?
Nordstrom.
Yeah, I lost my job over that crap.
Oh, that's craziness.
Over what? What happened?
Mandates. You can say it if you want to.
I got a call. Oh, I had to rush my wife to the hospital for something. I don't recall what now, but it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to take my wife to the hospital, and in Salem, they were under construction at the time, and it was hard for me to find a place to park my truck. I had a big truck, and it was hard to find parking for it. So I dropped her off in the front and then went and parked and then had to walk. So I came in like 15 minutes after she did, maybe 20 minutes. It took me a while. And I had a gaiter on, and they didn't like that. And they had a desk like what I've got right here sitting by the front door. And they had boxes of N95 sitting there, but not in packages, just sitting open. And the guy was like insistent. So I took one and I put it on over my gaiter. And he was like, no, that's not acceptable. I'm like, why? I'm double covered, man. I'm wearing your mask. I've got something, you know. I said, I'm safer than anybody else in here. He says, no, that's not our policy. I said, well, your policy is not law. And he says, well, and then he starts arguing me. And I said, I'll tell you what. I says, why don't you show me the policy in writing, and then we'll discuss it from there. I said, but I walked into a hospital where people are sick. People have things wrong with them. They've been touching all of these masks that you got in this box, and you want me to put that on my face. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I hate hospitals anyways because of that, because sometimes you come out of the hospital sick. You know, you're sitting in a waiting room full of people that are waiting to be seen, that are sick and coughing, and kids are snotting all over the place. So I'm like, everybody's that's walked into this room, into this lobby, has touched this box of masks. I'm not letting that touch my face. I'm not doing that. I'm covered double. You know, I'm wearing your mask over my coverage, I says, let's just stop arguing. Let me go see my wife. And I was actually live streaming it on Facebook. And my bosses who claim to be patriots, who claim to be freedom-loving patriots, got pissed because I had my work ball. I had a ball cap with my work insignia on it, and it flashed on my live stream for a second. And the next day, they called me into the office, and they're like, "You can't be doing that, and we have customers that believe in masks and all that." I said, "I wasn't at work. None of the customers are on my Facebook." "Yeah, but you're wearing our hat." And I went back and I looked at it, and literally it flashed for like a split second. I'm doing this with my phone, and most of the time my phone's down here, so it's pointing this way, and the bill of my hat is obviously hiding it. I think they were just pissed because, like I said, they called the cops on me. It became a thing, and I said, "You know what? My wife is sitting back there waiting for me to go back there, and you're arguing with me over something really freaking stupid." And I made a big stink out of it. And the next day they were like, "Well, we can't have that representing our company, so we're going to have to let you go." I was a fucking head foreman of that goddamn company too. I was like, I had quit, and they called me back to the company and gave me a promotion and a raise. That's how much they valued me at that company. But yet they were so scared of the mask stuff that they fired me over that video.
Oh my gosh.
And to this day, I do not put anybody I work with on my social accounts. None, period.
Good way to do it.
I'm scared to death of it. I work with a whole company full of people that are, pretty right-leaning, patriotic, that appear to think the same way that I do. But this other company did too. And I'm like, I'm not going to, it's ridiculous that you have to suppress your point of view on your off time for fear of losing your job. That's ridiculous. To me, that's not the kind of country we're supposed to live in.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, here's an old video Robert had here. Something you recognize here. This is when
it had to be after Summer of Love.
Yeah.
Building, federal courthouse building.
Quincy's actually using Robert's phone at this point.
So what I did is I came down here this morning.
It's so sad that Portland let that happen.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah, it was Summer of Love, that kind of a cleanup time at that point there.
They don't understand that this right here is what Portland's known for around the country. Rebel travels around the country. I'm sure she can attest to this. You talk about Portland, and this is what they think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff
Yeah,
right
this
there.
is like the first thing that you talk about. You say Oregon, and Portland is the first thing that goes to people's mind, and this.
Yep.
Yep.
It's sad because Portland used to be beautiful, man. When I moved out here, I loved it.
Josh, you're going to be a troll today. At least you're in the chat. Maybe it'll help the chat get more people show. You see the Patriots there where they took the elk there? And then this patriotic guy here puts the flag where that elk was.
Okay, my screen was going black for a second.
Oh, no, that guy in the middle. I recognize the guy anyway.
I'm waiting for somebody else to do something. You're okay. You're good. We gave grace for a month. Let people grieve. Let people have their say. Now it's my turn, and everybody else that believes like me. Every single person here deserves the right
Asher, move.
to live without the fear of police, to live without the fear of racism, and at the same exact
Asher,
time, not attack
move.
the innocent cops, not attack their children like it's happening right now.
Yep, Josh just made me jealous.
Oh, craft dinner, yeah.
Yeah, he's making mac and cheese, damn it.
Lucky guy.
Is that Dustin over there across the street?
Yep. That Oriental guy right there, he's went to some events. I can't remember his name.
Can't you do this in Vancouver?
He didn't live that close either. He lived across the river.
Oh, yeah?
Do this in Vancouver? I also believe attacking innocent police
No, Asher.
go back to Vancouver and hang as
Just
many
my-
facts as you want.
I'm gonna give you a name? You think I'm gonna give you a name?
You think I'm gonna give you any time of my day beyond this?
I'm done talking to you, sir.
You know, all you pretty much got to do is say, what are you going to do about it? You're in a freaking wheelchair. Shut that
Yeah,
up.
I know. Wonder if Richard was hanging out with him at that time.
Well, he may not be in this video, but he was. They were hanging out together at this time.
Yeah, they were some buddies.
And you got all that new.
This is Richard's haunt. He just hangs out here waiting for stuff to come up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's two places he goes nowadays: is this area here and the ice building.
I was looking at old videos that I had, and I have so many of Richard just screaming at Nick.
Oh yeah, yeah. He always does what Pam does: go after the popular guy or something like that at the time, whether it's Nick Sorter or Tommy Boy or
Pam
anybody.
truly just tries to be in everyone's stream.
Yeah, yeah,
Because she needs the attention.
yeah.
She does.
Yeah, it's like when she was in my stream the other day and saw you there, like, hey, let me bug Rebel. Or maybe you came in second, but anyway. He likes the attention.
Mhm.
Let's see. Do we have more of an interview here? Quincy always liked to talk to him when he had a chance. Here's talking to this guy. There's
There he goes. Let me wheel around in the middle of the freaking road. What a moron.
yeah, I know.
But see, they don't care. That's their playground. They know they're going to get away with
Can I
it.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Sure, when I get done in a second, absolutely.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure the city has pretty much given those parks to Antifa.
Yeah.
It's been that way ever since the Occupy movement.
Yeah, yeah. Although if you come out there with a Trump flag or American flag in your red Ford truck, watch out.
Send me whatever you got. I was out here fighting for Black Lives Matter, but you know what? I'm fucking done with it, and you know, I'm done with the police violence, and I'm done
Who's
with
screaming?
And the first thing I asked them, I said, "Who's kids getting hurt?" And
To answer your question, Josh, everything is wrong with that guy.
I get in the picture too. Yeah, actually, I love it. Okay, no. I don't want you to go.
Who's
And of course, you
screaming?
got some crazy drugged out homeless guy yelling in the background
Yeah.
because Portland.
Answer Portland. Or you saying Rebel?
Oh, I was just angry answered. I asked who was screaming.
Oh yeah, yeah. So,
It's that guy pushing the cart around in the background.
oh yeah.
Well, it kind of sounds like Dustin.
No, Dustin's not yelling. I can see Dustin.
2, 3.
We made it very clear. I don't support what you do one bit.
It's the homeless, drugged out cart pushing guy in the background. Because Portland. It's not Portland without that. That is like,
Yeah.
if there's no homeless drug addict, then you don't believe it's actually Portland.
What Black Lives Matter stands for is the truth, right? That makes sense? I support them. I've marched with my daughter. We shouted the fucking names. I've seen you out here many times, bro. Right. I recognize you, right?
Look at the
That
double
right
masker.
there. Go ahead, Bill. Sorry.
You're about to mention that I think they're the double masking guy there with the mask and then the shield over his face. For a second there, I thought that was Hacker, but what the heck? Is he
What
doing
I'm just going to say is that right there is the perfect personification of the difference between the two sides right now. You got us, you got guys wearing an American flag, we got arms that could actually hurt somebody, dressed like men, walk like men, and then you got Dustin and Double Mask Guy that are on the other side.
Yeah, pretty much. It outnumbered 2-1 by people like those guys versus the conservative type guys like that guy. Yeah.
It breaks my heart to see you here doing that.
What is this? We have
to present this. After what Trump just did in
this isn't about, bro, that doesn't represent President Trump.
Yes, it does.
All right? I don't represent President Trump, my friend.
The flag represents Trump in Dustin's opinion.
It does in this moment. You understand that does represent our country, our president.
But go to 9 out of 10 normal people, normies, non-political people, and ask them which of those they would rather have for a neighbor.
Yeah. Although some people would kind of feel sad or whatever and say, "Oh, no, I'll help the disabled guy" or something like that.
Yeah, but if they're being completely honest, they'll tell the truth.
If they knew who he was and things like that, yeah.
Here's what I choose. Let me just give you what I choose this means for me. This represents a person on both sides of the aisle, you and me, two different beliefs, that we can stand here. We can stand here and have a civil fucking debate. That's what that represents to me. What that represents to me is somebody be able to say, fuck, I don't like what's going on, so I gotta do something about it. I can vote, I can rally, I can protest. That doesn't represent perfection. It doesn't represent Trump. It doesn't represent you or me. It represents a collective idea that we...
Are you sad what that represents right now?
Sure, man. Go ahead.
It represents everything that's wrong with our country.
That's what your choice.
Every
That's when you're
single
so
one of those
angry.
stars
And
is
you
a
understand
problem.
that nothing beautiful can come from anger. Nothing beautiful could come from anger.
Martin Luther King
Only
said,
more
"The
hate
people-
and anger.
The people riot when voices can no longer be heard."
If you're going to quote Martin Luther King, you might as well use the one that says you can't defeat
No.
darkness with more darkness. You
Rioting
can only
is the
choose light.
voice of the people that are unheard.
If you want to choose the quotes to serve you, that's fine. But you have to know we also said other things that are against that, right?
Like,
to be fair.
Yes, like what? Please.
Say you can't out darkness with more darkness. Paraphrase. You can
Right there. That darkness in there. In there. I'm sorry. That darkness? I'm sitting out there in the barrier, egging on. Trust me.
I didn't encourage that.
I know, but you understand, though. They are there representing you. Representing in that moment.
Bro, don't you dare start with that.
No, it is.
Who's crazier, Dustin or Pam? Or they equally kind of have it stuck in their own narratives and things like that?
That's a tough call.
Yeah, I gotta say, some of the things they just kind of make up out of the blue or whatever to think that they know what they're talking about, and they really don't understand much of anything.
Have you seen around? Have you looked yourself around?
He needs to be down here at 11 at night instead of 11 a.m.
Did you hear me stop
Yeah,
him multiple
11
times?
11 at night instead of 11
He's been down there at 11 at night.
a.m. And then tell your people to quit tearing shit up.
Did you hear me stop him multiple times?
Come over here at midnight and tell your people to quit tearing shit up. If you're all
Same as the Pam narrative. She always likes to say that I came down there and it was just very peaceful and things like that. We tell her, come down there at 11 o'clock at night. It's not so peaceful.
that bad boy.
I did. I asked him
11 a.m. you can handle. 11 p.m. you can't handle.
And it's not just a piece of property. This is a big representation of our city, right? Which is why it's so significant that
There's a representation of your city. Why did your friends knock down the elk?
fucked up as it has.
Can I ask you a very personal question? This wheelchair, I imagine, represents freedom. Yes. This wheelchair, I assume it represents independence for you.
Honestly, it's my life.
No. Are you able to get around more clearly because you have this nice piece of equipment? This is a nice piece of equipment right now. And I'm not trying to lead you down that. This is an honest question. I'm not trying to trick you,
No, say
right?
yes, please.
Okay. So the reason that represents to other people, that represents a fucking jail. But to you, you're able to use your mind and your voice, and this helps you do that. So this represents independence to you. You get to choose that.
No.
I know people in your shoes that are not as articulate as you.
With or without a wheelchair, I am fucking independent. I promise you that.
Why that's beautiful?
No. You're not in any way use my wheelchair. In any way.
I asked your permission.
I know, but it's not a compliment. It's hard to compare.
Let me give you a
It's a perfect comparison. Wheels, without that wheelchair, would you be able to get around as easy? Yes or no? No. Therefore, it's a sign of independence.
Okay.
I think you're an independent, beautiful thinker.
I know I am.
You're articulate and you're a leader. I've seen you down there.
But I don't need you to think I am. I know I am. Though. That's insulting for you to sit here and say, I think you are. Because you're already assuming that I'm not. I know, but you're giving me a compliment for the wrong reason. You're insulting me.
I can't think of another compliment.
No, so what's having a total conversation? Don't sit here and pat me on the head. We just went from an intelligent conversation.
Skipping
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay, because I am black.
Yeah, I know you were.
Okay. Do you think the movement at night helps me?
Yes.
You think that helps me?
I think it helps the movement. I don't know if it helps you personally.
Well, I'm part of the movement since I'm black.
I don't know though.
Well, you got to be then. Don't you think it should be labeled something else? If it's Black Lives, I don't separate one black person from
All
another.
right, how about this? If there was a Disabled Lives Matter, right?
Yeah, you mean disabled people, correct?
Disabled people, right?
People.
And I decided I was against some ideas of theirs, right?
So I would think they would need
I'm
to change their
disabled,
name. You are disabled,
right?
They,
I have a
would-
right to that,
You have a right to what?
to not being part of that movement or not. But the fact you're
But they're
choosing
also
it-
representing
but
you,
are
though.
choosing that part. I feel as a whole, I feel like the black community as a whole feels like the Black Lives Matter movement is.
Are you sure about that?
If I hear snoring, I'm going to kick Rebels, but she's not snoring yet, so I'm not going to kick her yet.
Are you sure?
I am.
Really? I'm just be careful how you answer that because
I am in my own skin in this current moment. I am 1,000%
sure that the
positive.
Black Lives Matter people are behind what goes on down here at night.
No, oh no, that's not what I said.
So what are they behind then?
I said I am 1,000% behind the Black Lives Matter movement and what it represents. Now at nighttime.
That's what you guys are representing,
No,
correct?
no. Hold on now.
Okay.
At nighttime, you have to remember one thing. I've been out here every single night. Every single night. Okay.
She may have fallen asleep, but she's in the dark, so it's not
No.
as bad as. Okay. Because she is awake. Thought you were wrong.
Okay. Just because there are bad groups of people coming in and fucking it up for the good people that are here does
What time-
not mean it needs to label all of these good people bad, which is what's happening.
What do you call good?
What do I call good?
Mhm.
I call good the people who are behind the true movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. If you've been to any of the rallies, if you've been to Rose City Justice, if you've been to any of the smaller
Well,
movements,
Rose City Justice isn't marching no more.
but they are today,
Well, they are today, but they haven't been.
right? Because they've had some stuff they had to figure out.
And Rose City
Which they figured out.
Rose City
Hold on,
Justice.
please stop interrupting me. But if you've been to any of those protests and you've heard the message behind their story, they are not about the violence. They are not about the destruction. They are about occupying space here. They are about occupying space here. I'll get out of the way. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? They are about occupying space here. But they are not about the destruction. They are not about the bad stuff that's happening. Now, again, though, how's my feeling on the destruction? Again, I'll go back to what I said to the man over there. In the great words of Martin Luther King, rioting is the words of people unheard.
Martin Luther King also said, "Judge by the content of your character," too.
Right.
So there is obviously Martin Luther King did say you can judge.
Who can judge?
I mean, who can judge? You just judged Donald Trump many times. I'm not defending the man. Well, you're still judging.
Okay, no.
That's still judgment.
No.
No?
Those are true facts on the table, my man. Those are true and true facts on the table. Yeah, I can get out right now.
Let's go over here.
No, those are true and true facts.
Right.
It's not like it's not even.
Hear how it sounds like Pam and everything? These are facts. What you have is disinformation.
100% Pam.
I know. It's just like if you put it in a female voice or whatever, it's like that's Pam.
Opinion, man. When you're so blatantly.
Well, I'm stating that it's still judging. Whether it's true facts or not, it's still a judgment. Dr. King said you can judge by the content of character.
Right.
So the character that happens at night down here isn't good character.
Now, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If, let's say, some of the good people get out of character, right? And they're pushed into this corner because they have tear gas coming at them, and they have rubber bullets coming at them, and they have
Maybe they shouldn't be breaking the law.
They don't break the law. They won't have to come down there to defend their city. Yeah, what a concept.
And this is happening for 10 days, 12 days, 3 weeks, fucking a month. Do you not think this anger starts to build up after getting the shit beat out of you by the cops? After
Don't fuck with the cops.
Night after night and having those
Pretty
cops
simple.
very unpeaceful when there's video proof.
Speaking of anger and everything, guess why January 6th partly happened is because people were angry of you guys continually getting away with that over and over. And the authorities doing nothing about it. So some people felt like, okay, we can sort of have a little bit of a party ourselves and maybe we won't get in trouble for it. But
no one started shit. Nobody threw anything. No one did anything to make it a fucking riot. How much can you take of that, bro?
How much can you take of the fact that there's tons of video that prove that's a lie?
I know. Well, come on. If it wasn't the video that he has or whatever, or that Pam has, then your video doesn't mean anything. But yes, she has or he has the right video, or I never saw that happen.
Hatred for the cops. I always had a dislike thing to the weed, right? They always fuck with me over ganja, which is stupid, right? But up until I started this protest, I did it because I truly believed, and I still believe in what I do, right? But something grew on me. Something very heavy grew on me. I now have a true hatred for the cops and law enforcement. I do. I fucking hate them with every single part of my soul.
And
And
I'm
it's
sure
not
they're
gonna
so worried about it.
But I've seen what they do. I've seen them fucking hurt innocent people. I've seen them hurt me. I've seen them shoot tear gas at me and fucking with flashbangs at me. I've experienced it and I've seen it night after night.
Hey, Josh, I don't swear, but if Rebel's awake or whatever, she'll swear for me if she wants to.
I'm awake.
Okay. Don't use the C word. Use a different word to describe Pam, if you don't mind. You don't have to, but
C word is my favorite type of word for Pam, though.
Oh, okay.
Senile.
Oh, senile. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Tell you that doesn't grow inside of you and that doesn't grow a hate and a fucking pain. I'm sorry, but it does, bro. It does.
Well, you know, Martin Luther King, you guys quote Martin Luther King a lot. Martin Luther King was about forgiveness, too. Because more things happened to Martin Luther King than I would assume you by the police.
Oh, I mean,
But he talked about forgiveness.
Right, but I mean, forgiveness at what point?
Well, at what
What point? When did Martin Luther King, when did he pass away? 40, 45 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. I think 60-something, 67, I think.
He preached that 45 years ago, and we're still talking about it today.
Well, you still got to forgive every day, don't you?
No, you fucking cannot forgive after you're still talking about it 45 years later, bro.
Well, okay, so...
You can't. You just can't.
Okay, what do you mean by 45? Do you think I'm still, as a black man or black people,
Exactly
do you think...
what you just said, that quote about character.
Okay, do you think that I'm still in the same spot that I was in the 80s?
Hey, Salty.
Oh, I think it's just, I just think we're seeing it now.
You think we're seeing it?
I mean, we have people with cell phones, we have more phones everywhere.
Dictatorship warning, Bill.
Get me wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're letting us know ahead of time that you're doing that. And
I couldn't hear you. My bag was rustling.
The Rebel sure heard you. You stayed awake.
Sure, the 80s were far, far worse. I mean,
Or 70s?
I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
The further you go
So
back,
I think we're
right?
a lot further.
But to say that it's not still happening is the fact that it's getting I will later.
But, okay.
Right?
Okay. Because of cell phones,
Right.
technology, I
And here's
understand.
the thing, right?
We get the idea. They just go on like that for another 10 minutes back and forth on the same issue pretty much. Let's see if there's any other cool Robert
It's
content
all
here.
just pointless circular conversations.
Yeah, I know. It's like you only
Nothing
handle
ever
so much.
changes. You're not changing anybody's mind. It's just pointless.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun, but it's still pointless.
Didn't Robert has some interactions with Enrique? Thought he did.
Ow.
Seattle, no. People.
Barbecue,
For Governor Rally,
something.
no.
Barbecue Lays, I think.
Hey everybody, doing the trifecta tonight.
Barbecue Lays.
3 events in one day.
I did 4 events on one day before Robert calmed down. Multnomah County Sheriff's Office 3 or 4 years ago, day 79 of the craziness.
No, Lays. Barbecue Lays.
Please.
No ruffles.
Right, so they just
LRAD.
declared this a riot. Previously to right now, there was they moved their shield wall onto the property of the sheriff's office. These guys that just walked over right now, those are they call them Proud Boys, but whatever, they might be, might not be, I don't know. But apparently they were pro-police people. They were walking through.
Where's the sheriff's office anyway? This looks close to a residential area. Is it on the north side, probably? It's
I
not
don't know. The only
downtown.
one I knew was out like on Sandy. I didn't know that there was one in a neighborhood.
But no, this is the Multnomah County one here. Maybe it's out in a different part of Portland or whatever, but it's weird.
And they're getting chased out now.
Probably
Definitely
northeast
not
somewhere.
looking
That's
good
where they
for
like
them.
to do this shit.
Yeah, I know they've got an east. Portland has the main one, and then on the east side. I'm not sure if they have a west side one.
Portland police just declared this a riot.
Skip ahead here just to see if they quite a few back then. I'd say 200 or 300 out there.
That's a bunch.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. I'm working on my
There we
product
go.
placement.
Oh, okay. Got your drink going on.
Ah, so
Here,
refreshing.
here's some powder out there. Look at that.
The spicy.
Spicy going on. Little fire,
I
a
would
few
do that,
fireworks.
Josh, but I don't even know where the microphone is on this thing. So
All right, who was playing that music? Dun, 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 dun. Or is that the police doing that, or is that Antifa doing that music? Where do you think that music was coming from, Jay?
probably Antifa at that point. I don't know though.
That's a weird thing, yeah.
Depends on how long into this is, because sometimes they did that when they would do overnight campouts for the protests.
Yeah.
They would play music as kind of psychological, like psyops, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something what I missed.
Remember when cops used to chase people?
I know. I've never seen them do that. Here they go, chasing somebody. Well, they just push them back, and then they come right back at him. Push them back, they come right back. 4-5 times.
Are those poor people in that neighborhood?
I know. I'm gonna say it's right next to a residential spot. This is in a red state. Anybody who is still out there when it was declared a riot would have charges, but not in
Cuff 'em and
Portland.
stuff 'em.
Yep.
Or use of force to include practical munitions, pepper spray, or tear gas.
Or that.
But see, they like to do this in neighborhoods, so then they can get the neighborhood people all riled up against the police.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? If you don't want this to happen, then you have to say ACAB along with us. You know, if you want this to stop happening, even though we're the ones that are causing them to do it, you still have to put a BLM flag in your yard. Otherwise, bad things might happen to you. Sort of a different kind of racket, if you know what I mean. Sometimes mushroom sauce on pizza, maybe, but not mushrooms like you're thinking.
Here's some weird questions in your chat, Bill.
Yeah, Josh is like the unofficial troll when the.
But that's what happens when you're live streaming at 2:40 in the morning, I guess.
As long as he doesn't break QS. Usually, if I had a lot of people in the chat or whatever, I'd sort of time him out for 10 seconds or something like that. But it gives them something to do, I guess.
I think this late at night, they're just looking to entertain themselves and using us to help.
Mushrooms. I don't know. It's some sort of a ragu sauce or whatever. I think it had some mushroom flavor in it or something. Anyway, usually I go with the meat sauce though.
Nope. I don't do any kind of drug. Don't even drink anymore. Well, I don't get drunk anymore.
There goes John Hacker.
Where is it? Where is he? Got a green hat there. He's trying to zoom in on Hacker. I don't see which Hacker is.
These guys are left.
Wow,
thank you. Thank you very much, KX.
If I drink whiskey, and I don't do that very often.
It really means a lot. Supporting me, with this kind of helps make it so I can keep doing
I
it.
smoke like a fucking freight train, and I do not smoke weed.
And all that fun stuff that I'm going to be getting here pretty soon. So YouTube finally pays me out here in a couple days. So it'll be, let's just say that the quality and the footage are going to be a lot better here pretty soon.
Yep, I'm assuming Rebel fell asleep. It is 2:40 in the morning.
I was just about to ask her and everything. Does she want me to kick her out yet?
Oh, is she still on?
5 minutes ago she was awake, but
I thought you kicked her off already.
No, she's still there's dark in her room. But I'm gonna give her a 10-second, give her a 20-second countdown. 20, maybe it'll help her fall asleep too. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Although if you say the word Enrique, she might wake up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave her on.
Happy New Year's Eve.
It's a black screen. It's not hurting anything. Just leave her on. And she said she wasn't going to yell at me for leaving her on anyway, so.
Everybody recognize that guy.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Dustin. Oh, yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to find out what her ringtone for Enrique is.
Oh, yeah, that would be a way to do it.
When she falls asleep, play it.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you know she has a special lovey-dovey ringtone for Enrique.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine it's something.
Hell, even my grumpy ass has a special ringtone for my wife.
I know. I thought it was going to be the LRAD thing that they say on the LRAD, you know, protest thing.
All right. So I'll just give you guys a little bit of a recap here. We got the BLM van right there.
Oh, right ribs.
That's not their command center van. They have a yellow van that's their command center van. They watch all the lights. And also, a lot of it doesn't matter. You know, I get to sit there and go, see, people appreciate it. So, thanks, guys.
You can tell he's all masked up.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce. Thank you guys for watching. Share, tell your friends.
Man, you know it's weird, Bill? You ever watch
Yeah.
this stuff and you can literally smell and taste the pepper spray even though you're not there?
Yeah. At least the concept of what's going on through some of those footages. Yeah.
It's like fucking what do they call it? Sense I don't
Recall
know
of some
it.
sort.
There's a word
Yeah.
for it, but
I'm on Burnside.
there's like a connection. You just see this, and then the sensory things just kind of pop up in there.
Burnside. That might be out for aggression. Like I would guess is where that is.
He's wearing a vest.
He is?
The guy in the truck. He's asking people if they need a ride to Laurelhurst.
That's
Close to Laurelhurst. Burnside, Laurelhurst. Okay, it's definitely east side.
not sketchy at all.
Right.
All right, Bill, I got to make another round. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, I'm just gonna
I told you that the place is in operation now, so I actually have to work for a living now.
Oh wow, that's a first for you.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm getting out of here while I can. I'm going to bed. Tell your friends, hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Let's see what else we got over here. You know what? I bet she would wake up if I could find some Enrique coverage. So that would be mean of me to do that, though. I remember the last name. Let's do it this way. Probably somebody that we recognize here. I want older coverage. Is that old option of this one here? What date? This year, older. Is it so oldest? Ooh, there's a classic. Go USA. How is that showing up on here? 10 months ago, 5 years ago. Reuters, no thank you. CBS, no thank you. I'm only through the mainstream media on most of these things. Not going to take a mainstream media one. AP, no thank you. This is probably in Portland on this one here, wasn't it? No, let's not do that one. This was probably in Portland. Never have a decent source though. These other Wall Street Journal, no. USA Today, no. Maybe BCP had a good video of it here. Trying to find it old. My goodness, find something older. Trying to find something here. NPR. Here's this one here. Can't find a good video. Just nothing on there. Okay, let's try something else. Let's go back to our conservative preacher, maybe. Let me see. Sure. Oh. Let's go with oldest. Where does it say? Usually it says oldest. Where does it say oldest? But latest. There we go. Oldest. Public. Trying to find out. Harley Davidson. Ooh.
Josh is obsessed with mine right now.
Oh yeah. You probably like this on here.
I like it already. What are we watching?
BCP Harley Davidson thingamajigger 7-minute video.
I think this was when he was in LA, right?
I think so. Let's see what it says again here. Antelope Valley Harley Davidson Reawaken Tour in Salem, day 2. Or the Reawaken Tour, I guess. Back in 2022. Were you at this one?
No, I don't know. Antelope Valley is not here.
Said Salem, though.
That is not Salem.
Yeah. That might wake her up.
It's in Palmdale.
What?
It's in Palmdale.
Palmdale. Okay, down the California area there. Reawaken Tour. Oh, they did have kind of a lot of people that were midterms. I think it was trying to get people focused on something else. I'll try not to wake her up too much by turning it up. I'll turn it down.
And he beats the shit out of that thing. He's got bungees on his saddlebags.
Yeah.
How about me what, Josh?
No, nobody's smoking anything.
No, even if I did partake, I wouldn't be doing it now. I'm at work.
Exactly.
I don't think most people realize how heavy those bikes are they're doing this with.
Yeah, it's not plasticky metal. It's real metal stuff that they put in those things.
No, that blue bike right there, that's a Road Glide. Even stripped down, that's still a 1,000-pound bike. Even stripped down, that bike weighs more than mine does. That's the cool thing about this is they're doing it with bikes that are completely not designed to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you see them doing it on Dynas and Sportsters, that makes sense. Like that one right there, that makes sense. That's a sport bike. But when these guys are doing it on full touring bikes, then that's craziness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. So you know what's weird is for my styling, like customizing, I love cholo stuff. I want a lowrider like that. I want a choloed out soft tail. I love Mexican style cars.
Yeah, that's cool. The low riders, we call them.
See that bike right there?
Yeah.
Probably 375 to 400 pounds.
Wow.
The Harley weighs 3 times that when it's fully dressed. Like you and me could probably pick that bike up and put it in the back of my pickup.
Yeah.
Not the Harley.
Definitely Palmdale area. I know that area.
Yeah, I have some relatives that live just north of that in Mojave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, that's a Cholo Road King right there. That's what I like.
Oh, the Mexican style, yeah.
I don't like the green, but I like the style of bike.
Purple.
That one too, with the big spoke wheels and the little white walls.
Yeah.
That's a Cholo ride. Yep, this right here is why I took a break from the Patriot stuff for a couple of years.
Oh yeah,
this is what I was doing.
Going to these kind of shows, yeah.
We are in Antelope.
Just doing bike stuff in general.
Yeah.
Been here most of the day since about 11 this morning. Not much live streaming. I did get a lot of footage of things. There's lowrider cars here. The Majestic Car Crew is here. Car Club. Had a good interview with.
No offense to Quincy, but I don't want to look at his face till the next 3 minutes there. Let me see. So what else did he have on here? Let me see if I can find Enrique coverage here. Wake somebody up here. Oldest. Kids out there. Tatum. Restoration. Santa. Walmart. Snowstorm. Satanic Temple. What the heck? Pride Day. Ooh, which one was this? Colorado City, Arizona. Spokane Pride. No. The Jesus March, I remember that one. Great Awakening, Stand with Palestine, Sacramento. All over there. Where? Let's go. Why isn't it old one showing up with Patriot Prayer and things like that? I would have thought I would have saw some of that stuff. Oh, this older stuff. Hold on. Old videos. Live. Oldest. 4 years ago. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah, man, that's right. We had a new channel 4 years ago. Yeah. Hagerstown, People's Convoy. He was big on that convoy stuff back in the day. Okay. Let's find something to play here.
Can you see on your thing the screen I just shared?
You did something. Yes, I can see that.
Can you? Does
I
that
can
work?
add
Does
yeah,
that actually do you?
yeah. I just have to get rid of mine first, and then put yours up there.
Oh, neat! I didn't know we could do that. I was just trying
Yeah.
something out.
Yeah, I was doing that the other day with who else was on.
So now I have control of the screen, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
as long as
if it's
you
a
click
video.
it, then I can do my thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Oh,
put
neat.
up a link or whatever, I would control the link. But since you put up a video, yeah, although I think the audio does not play through unless it's turned on your end. I'm not sure, but I don't hear any audio through the video. But yeah, it's all good.
It might be because I'm muted.
There it goes. Now I hear it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Neat. I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah. I was doing that the other day. Somebody else was posting on there. Who did I have on the other day? Somebody.
Yeah, this one.
Cool motorcycles.
That's my mechanic's bike and his wife. The blue one is my mechanic's, and the trike is his wife's. You better turn that down so we don't get freaking copyright on it.
I'm not worried about it. Let's see. You're streaming. Are you streaming? No, you're not streaming.
I'm not restreaming.
Yeah. Where is this working? Oh, Rebel did leave. Okay. Left of her own accord. Cool bikes. Cool bikes.
Yeah, that's at Oak Knoll. Do you know where that's at? Just outside of Salem?
Oh, no, I've heard of it. Oh, the golf course area. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where this is at.
On the way to Monmouth, yeah. Cool. They have a cemetery or something out there too, don't they?
It's right next door, yeah.
I can't believe Quincy didn't know where Rick Riel was. I was like, everybody knows where Rick Riel is. The last town you drive by before you get to the ocean, pretty much. Well, before you get to Spirit Mountain area.
No, you drive through my town. Well, kind of. You drive outside of my town.
No, I see. Okay, now I know what your town is. I wasn't sure until now. Okay. Well, there's two towns, sort of. They consider. Oh, there's three towns. All really close to each other in that area. There's one that starts with a W. And there's the Spirit Mountain area. I don't know if that's a town.
Yeah, that's Grand Ron. I'm in the W.
Okay.
Like I said, if I wanted to, I could walk to Spirit Mountain.
Yeah, pretty close.
It'd take me a minute, but I could walk it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's probably some back road that I'm not aware of there. I was like that.
Yeah, I can literally be there in like 5 minutes on the bike.
Oh yeah. I always liked their buffet a little bit too much, but they have a nice buffet there.
Yeah, it's back, but it's expensive as shit, dude. It's like $70 for dinner on Friday.
What the heck? On Friday?
Yeah.
Only on Friday?
I think it's like 45 to 50 on a normal day. Yeah, it's spendy now. It's really good though, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my favorite one.
Chinook Winds is still like 35 to 40 bucks regular, and then on steak nights it's a lot more.
Oh, that's a little more appetizing there. If I go back there, yeah, they have a better view there too.
I only go on Fridays. I like the fish buffets, the seafood buffets.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Nice bicycles. See over here.
Let's see if I can find something with some action instead of just this.
Yeah, go for it.
I got the air show one. Everybody liked the air show one, but that's not bikes. Oh, you can see the bike games. Oh, that's just a short. Do I have the bike games in this? Oh, yeah, here's the bike games.
No.
Motorbikes can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Scooter against the street glide. I don't know if that's cheating or not.
Must have been on the driving range, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Street glide down.
Down goes Fraser! Down goes Fraser! Down goes Fraser!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There he goes. Down
Lost
goes
control.
Joe. Looks like he's okay.
That's why your passenger's supposed to do that, not the driver.
Let's see that live.
Oh. They're trying to see how slow they can go and still drive or something?
No, that's what they were doing before is the slow drags, but
Oh, yeah.
that white thing is for the hot dog thing. You'll see in a minute. They'll have chicks on the back. But what they're doing there is it's called slow drags. So basically the last one to get to the end without dropping their feet is the winner. You have to drive slower than everybody else.
I gotcha. Hey, GG, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, GG, what's the latest on Pam? You're the Pam expert, right? Unless it's a different GG that I'm thinking of.
I think this chick is the champ. I think she does the
Oh, yeah.
No, maybe it's not her.
Not a Pam, okay. So somebody with your initials or whatever is who I'm thinking of.
They're all gearing up for this weekend, man.
Yeah, they are.
It's May Day, so they're all
May Day.
gearing up for this weekend.
Yeah, it'll be craziness on Saturday night. I bet you they'll even censor pretend media and say you can only aim your camera here and aim it there.
That's about going to do it for this video.
Never heard of
Active
GG Allen.
Frequency Show. I don't know how many times I can say that. Crash Inc. Brad's the man. I'm going to, you can see those mountains way in the background. That's where I live. That's where I'm headed. Way back there. So, till the next video. Ride safe.
Let's see what I got.
Very good music. Oh, is it a musician or something? Okay. Hold on a hog. You want to know more about It's a motorcycle channel. It's called Dog and a Hog on YouTube, guys.
It's a beautiful day today. Sun shining out. Gonna be almost 80 degrees. So I decided why not to pull out the scoop. Haven't been riding enough lately. And
That now I know who you were.
do my business. As I said, it's
You're always in my chat or whatever, getting a hold of the DJ guy whenever there was a DJ thing in Canby or whatever.
last weekend, I think it was. I got invited to go on a ride with a buddy and a couple of his friends, and
YouTube sucks.
Man, what a great day it was. But it got me to thinking about
That's a very interesting one. Trying to find something interesting. Yeah, did you see my air show one?
Probably. I just don't remember it.
This is when I was doing Tom Cruise stuff, man. Had F-16s fly right over my head. I was driving down the runway.
Nobody gives a hush to shit who you are.
That was pretty cool.
You're not even low like scum sucking maggot. Get your faggoty ass on the bus. You're in the army now.
USB charger. Yeah. So I cheated with a little. No. Put up there and watch the navigation. You guys out there.
When I was a kid, we used to go on Airport Road and P-Bar.
By that of Brandon Marr flying his Piper Super Cup.
Yeah, so I was actually looking for Antifa this day.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to come out to the McMinnville Air Show and start a bunch of shit. I don't know if you remember that last summer.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
They put out flyers about it and said they were gonna carpool out here and start a bunch of shit at the McMinnville Air Show.
Man.
So I rode there and looked around, and there was no Antifa, so I was bored. So I was sitting by the gate, and I was making a phone call, and all of a sudden, this is the American Legion riders that I ride with them all the time, and they come by, and so I jumped in behind them. I'm like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And they said, "Hey, we're going to open the air show. You want to join us?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Nice.
So I was the only non-veteran in that group.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's the American Legion. You got to be a veteran to be in the American Legion.
Yeah.
But I've done so much for them and with them and stuff like that I'm kind of an honorary member of their stuff,
Sweet.
And when I had my motorcycle club, we worked with the ALR a lot, the American Legion Riders. So they always invite me to go do stuff with them all the time. Yeah, there's no stolen valor here, Josh. That's not even a joke.
Video.
Okay, I'm sure you think you're funny right now, Josh, but you're crossing the line.
Last chance. Josh, don't make me do the 24-hour thing. Come on now.
Well, that probably sounded cool as hell in your headphones, didn't it?
Yeah. I could hear it go by. Yeah. Ooh. Where's the one I want? Videos. Where did I find that one video? Ooh.
That was so fucking
That was very cool there. Yeah. Body like that. Yeah.
And the video doesn't do it justice as to how low they were, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
They go by, dude. It's so cool. And Mack Airport is such a cool place to watch this air show, dude.
I would imagine. That's right across the street from the museum, right?
Yep. It's just so wide open.
Yeah.
And you can see them for so long, and then you got the mountains in the background. It's a super cool place to watch.
Yeah, you couldn't do this. The Aurora Airport's nice, but it's still too close to the freeway and everything over there.
Yeah, somebody who pilots was telling me that this is unrestricted airspace out here, so they're allowed to do more stuff.
Yeah.
So the year before last, I got to actually work on the tarmac, and that was kick ass.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. On video, it doesn't quite do it justice to actually being there, because you can hear it, and feel it, and everything. You know what I mean? See it first person.
Exactly.
Being there is super, super cool.
Yeah,
And
so
the fact
have a
that
bit
I
of the show.
pay for it makes it even better.
Bonus. Eat food. That's the Blue Angels on that one, or
No, those are Canadian, actually.
nice.
We had year before last. We had I think it was the Thunderbirds, the ones that are red and white.
Yeah.
The Blue Angels usually do the Washington County Airport,
Oh yeah.
Hillsborough Airport. So I don't think they're going to want to do the same area twice. So McMinnville's newer, so they have to get whoever's done for next in line after the Blue Angels.
I gotcha. Nice.
But they're just as cool. And this Canadian team was cool because they had 9. Blue Angels
wow.
never have 9. They usually have like 6.
Where are they based out of? Oh, Ontario.
I don't know. I'm not up on Canadian Air Force.
Oh, look at the heart thing. That's cool.
Oh,
snapshot. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Angry, I'm going to head to bed and raid out to Danny Rebel over there. I got that hogger thing. Fun stuff. All right, time for Mr. Bill to get some sleep. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Josh, for hanging out and trying to behave yourself half the time. Much appreciated. We'll see you guys on later. Hit the like button, follow Angry, and we'll say good night.
All right, thanks for having me, Bill. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night.